Natar. Duke of Natar. Right, let's have the Kingdom Come Deliverance soundtrack. I feel
makes
like
sense.
that's... Yeah. Nice. Befitting this feudalism game. I have to say, though, Riven Red, I absolutely love your outfit.
I'm House Cotham Rantok, which is Irish for balance. Yes. Your love life.
Phone on. Hi, everybody on my stream.
Hey, everybody on Rival Stream.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everyone on my stream as well.
Hi, Dr. Nick.
Welcome to Christmas, guys. 10 days early.
Welcome to... Like a true family, we've decided to play a board game, which will probably end in us shouting at each other.
That's the usual state of being.
It's designed for that, actually.
So,
welcome to Tuesday evenings.
Do you want to explain to the viewers what this game is? You've already explained to
gonna
us about
quickly
5 times what it is, but
yeah, it's great. Yeah.
it's what I was wondering why you weren't just waiting until we were.
Because I wanted you out, because you had to pick your houses before we started,
Okay,
because you had to kind of know what you were doing. Also, because I wasn't given enough forethought, I don't have a name for my house. House. I don't know.
House of Roaches.
House Dakar of Natar.
Dakar of Natar. I am Dakar of Natar. Please
Yep,
call,
there we
call
go.
your call your characters like Fatar, Dakar, Natar.
There'll be something. So, for everybody listening, this game is called The King's Dilemma. It is a legacy board game, which means our game will be different than most other people's games. We will be opening decks that you might not open, opening card packs and envelopes that you might not open. We're probably going to get through 2 or 3 rounds, or 2 or 3 games of this tonight, because they're not that long. Each of us, are playing as a great house within a kingdom. I think the name of the kingdom actually exists here. I think Kingdom of Ankist.
You click that, and the image disappeared for me.
I have
It's
no
it's
freaking
loading up
clue
the
what's
next
going
one.
on.
I'm explaining it, Rival. So,
No clue
We're the-
what's going on.
we're the Kingdom of Ankist, where the king has assigned us his 5 most loyal or powerful or just their houses to run his council. He will.
He's screwed.
Yes.
We will be receiving essentially cards that will have decision or have things on them where we will decide yay or nay based on what we are given in a card, and the results of which will be read to us. We won't know the results or what will happen exactly when we vote on something. We will just have kind of a general idea when
Dear
we
viewer.
get a card.
You know how our D&D streams are basically organized chaos? Welcome to actual chaos.
So I want first things first. Who has if you look at your house sheet, who has in the bottom left-hand corner of your house sheet there is a number. Who has the highest number?
Ours is number
10.
3.
3.
1.
No, 9.
Mikey's the leader for this round. The
We're
starting round.
screwed.
One
Mikey's the
isn't
leader.
highest.
That just means
Actually, pretty much
as in-
whenever,
as in
whatever
the
number
top
anyone
first
had
number.
was going to be we were screwed,
wait.
just so you know.
Actually, I need
You
to
mean the
check
lowest number, or do you mean the highest number, Roach? There's a
that.
difference
I have to
here.
reread it because I have to reread the setup of the game just to double
Roach
check
is
that
bad
part.
at math. Confirmed.
I'm just
hold
looking
on.
at the world map for this world. It's like I am in prime Lannister position, which fits with.
Yeah, but
So
I'm
all of our
actually
houses
House
have-
Lannister.
Oh yeah, all of our houses have mottos and stuff, and we've all named our houses, haven't we? As well.
Yes.
The houses don't come with names. So do we want to
Right,
go around
not
and
at all.
quickly talk about what our house
There we
names
are.
are?
We are there, people.
So
Okay, the way the specifically the way it says it's worded here, a higher house number means you have a higher prestige. So, and the highest prestige gets the leader token.
So highest would be
it-
10, which would be Utari.
No, it'd be me with 12. Actually,
We're screwed.
But that means Mikey is the moderator for the votes, which means he can break ties if he doesn't lose it during voting. And basically, my thing just means that any good or bad things that occur on this, that may occur on this, might be attributed to me, and we start voting from my right when we get there.
So me, then Rival, then Midge, then Utari. back to you.
No,
right.
from his
opposite
right.
way.
From my
Opposite
right. So
way.
it goes Utari.
His
around,
right.
yeah.
Yes. That
But
makes
starting from me, I am House Dakar or House Dakar of Natar, the Dukes of Natar. Our house words are ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is bliss.
You're playing the fanatics.
He is.
Ignorance is bliss,
Oh,
and that's
God.
all I'm going to tell you because I don't think you deserve to know anything else about my house or what I need to or want to happen during this game.
I like my objective.
Yeah, well, you have a house objective, but we will be dealing out agenda cards for a game that has other objectives that come out of there. But Utari, what's your house?
I am House Bannister. And our house motto is never break a deal. We are skilled merchants, and we don't rely on the central government to fix our problems. We are seated in the great and noble keep of Bastardly House.
How do you save a game, by the way?
Menu.
Can you?
You tell us.
Yeah. Seriously, no, we want to know. You tell us.
Where did you find your where your seat is, or did you make that up?
It's Castle Rock. I'm playing the Chinese knockoff House Lannister.
So you're the Bannisters of Dastardly Crevice, is that what you're
Yeah. Yeah.
So who are your Boltons then? Who do I hate the most?
Actually, no, there are Boltons in this because it's the what's it called, the ones with tranquility and death, Marquis de Crane, but none of us picked that.
Oh yeah. There is quite a few houses in this game that aren't a part of this because there's I think 10 or so.
Yeah.
Is there 10? Yeah, there's 10, and there's supposedly it's a 5-player game. Okay, Midge, who are you playing?
I am House Calumnium. I've already forgotten my own name. We are the Marquis of Tyrael, and no blood is like our blood.
God.
So you're Valyrians.
Are you gonna fuck your sister?
All I hear when you say those house words is
I'm just gonna not say it out loud, but highlight it to my stream. My narrative objective number 1 is 3 words, and yes.
3 words,
yeah.
1 syllable. Let's start.
Fuck my
Or 2.
sister.
No, actually,
No,
I'll
one
say it
syllable.
out loud.
Shag of my mum.
Yes.
Our house sigil is a tower atop a tortoise, crushing the tortoise like the poor person it is.
Yeah, and it's a tower for a reason. Let's just face it, overcompensating.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, and Rival, who are you playing as?
Oh, don't ask me, I'm leaving this to Red Moogle.
We, because we have no originality, are Heist rival,
Yes.
and we're
Okay.
the good guys.
No, we're not. Not if I have
So,
anything to
uh,
say about
Our
it.
words are hit hard, we can take it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and what do you and what do you control? What is your royal
Talk.
Torque? Okay, you're the
you
Marquis of Torque. Okay.
Yeah.
should have called yourselves House Aftercare.
Oh boy.
Mikey, what is who are you playing as?
I'm playing House Cothrannocht, which is the Irish word for balance. We are the Dukes of Bloodwyn. We are the prosperous farmers and mediators of the kingdom. Also, those 3
Alright.
words for Midge's thing is cousins looking fine.
No, it's that's not
Just to
possible,
give you all a heads up, on your house sheet at the bottom there are 6. It says like extremist, opulent, moderate, rebel, opportunist, greedy, etc. Those are going to be agenda cards. Every time you play as one, you mark down on your sheet in the box, like you check off one of those, and when you complete that track, you will receive the associated income from that. Black crowns are crave, and white crowns are prestige. Or glory.
Yep.
Prestige. Crave is essentially just it's not negative prestige, it's just a different kind
prestige.
of it's evil
infamy.
prestige. Yeah. I'm not saying anything
infamy.
about my
It's red.
house, but only 2 of those options give me actual prestige. Everything else gives me crave.
It's infamy and for me. It's the two.
I've got 3 things that give me 1 standard prestige, and then the others is 3 crave, 3 crave, 3 crave.
Yeah, it's pretty similar for me.
Infamy,
So
they all have
if you get
infamy.
like you fill up your crave bar, does that mean you lose or something?
No, crave and prestige are calculated at the end of the campaign for victory points and stuff. This game operates off the campaign system. We're going to be probably playing 2 or 3 games, but this is meant to play like 15 or 20 games for a campaign through there. So we're playing through like a third of a game. We're playing like a regular game night, third of this, and it's a legacy title, so it's kind of a one and done kind of game, because if you bought this in real life, you'd actually be placing physical stickers and stuff on the board that would permanently change it, and you can kind of only play through it once, but you get like 20 or 30 hours out of the board game. It's kind of the benefit of it. So, same thing
And
with
if there's 10 houses and 5, you could technically play it twice, because
no, you could
No,
you
'cause
can
the map
actually
has changed.
the maps changed and things.
Ah.
It's got stickers
like
on
the
it.
board will change, like, and it'll affect
I get it.
So.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So the first thing we need to do to start up the game is I need to get
A clue? We need a clue.
We'll get
I need
there,
to
babe.
pick out. I need to pick out the so card 00. Ours is just card 0.
Let's move these tokens around. That'll really screw him up.
Okay, these go into the deck. Okay. Also, just so you know, center part of the board. This is the track of all. This tracks our kingdom. Each one of these tokens in the center of the board is a different thing within our kingdom: influence, wealth, morale, welfare, and knowledge. Things we do will affect whether it goes up or down.
We screwed.
Next to those is the stability marker. If the stability marker goes too far up or too far down, the king abdicates. If it's too far down, he abdicates because he abdicates in the game that we're playing ends. If it's down, he abdicates because the kingdom's basically broken apart and he's trying to get out.
Yeah.
If it's too far up, there's so much
We
power.
overthrow him.
We overthrow him and put another king in his place because we can.
Also, I
or-
vote that we call our king
So-
King Roach.
Go ahead, Moogle. You were asking.
So is that part of the game then? Sometimes we actually want to kick the king out.
Yeah.
Or do we want
Not
to maintain
necessarily.
balance?
It depends on.
It's a side effect
It
of our
dep-
power
it-
planning maneuvers.
It's a side effect of it. Your cards that we're going to deal out, your agenda cards, will actually tell you where you want resources to be on the board when the game ends, because they'll give you more points. So you could be a moderate, which means you want most of the tokens to be right in the center of the board, and the more the center they are, the more points you get. Or you could be an extremist, where you get points you get the same amount of points to the equivalent to the difference between the most and lowest point, the lowest tokens, and that would give you. So that's like what an extremist wants, things like that. So it's just kind of like a side effect that occurs, and it's a way for the game to end. Generally, the other way for it to end is we get through so many of these cards that the king dies. He just dies of old age.
Huh.
So that can happen too. It's not common. So that's a thing. The other thing we need to do is figure out the starting board state. These 5 tokens, I need to figure out whether or not they're going to be positive or negative. So I'm going to pull this out. Okay. 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 All right. And all right. Okay, that's not a great board start. So the black means that these are trending negative, white trending positive. What that means is if influence during one of our decisions drops down because it's already black, it will drop down a further token amount. It will drop down a further one. And that also means that it can receive one of these other little tokens here, these little black or white like arrowheads to the side, up to one more, which means it's going to drop down 2 if it keeps dropping down. So it's basically a resource can get into a situation where you got to turn it, or it just keeps dropping by 2 every time it goes down if you don't reverse it. So it's like like if food's going down, you've got to get it back up, or it's just going to keep going down more and more. It kind of like gets snowballed.
People start
down.
starving.
And then
Yeah. So that's
Jolly
kind
good.
of a thing. For the game, when we vote on cards, when we go to cards, when we get it, we will vote yay or nay on the information we receive from a card we draw. When it comes around, you can vote yay or nay. You put down a power token in your little area, your colored area. You'll have coins and power. There's little shields and coins. When you put down a yay or nay card, you put down an amount of power that you want associated with that, and that counts for votes. So when you say yay and you put down 2, that means yay has 2 votes for it right now, 2 points towards it.
Right. Okay. I was going to ask what they're for.
Yeah. The other thing is whoever has the most points on the table becomes leader on the card during a vote. And if it goes around one full revolution to the leader again, that's when the voting ends. So the way this can work is everybody's got 1 point down for their respective choices, and the last person decides, I'm going to put yay down, but with 2 points, he immediately becomes leader. Voting goes around again.
Right.
And it can keep going around and around. You can also pass, and you can pass and choose 2 things. Pass to gain power, pass to become moderator. If you pass to gain power, at the end, the winners put all the power they've voted with in the center of the board, and whoever passed to gain power divides it amongst themselves. The people who lost keep the power they voted with. If you pass to become moderator, you immediately become the moderator, which means you choose who wins in a tie.
So you can abstain, and that gets you. It's basically you abstain, you get favors for next
You're
time.
gambling.
You get this power.
Yeah, but you're gambling because everybody could just vote 1, and that means you're only going to get 1 or 2 depending on if everybody voted yay or nay. So that's how it works.
Are we in the Skyrim Warriors Guild? Sorry.
Yeah.
I was saying.
Yeah,
I was gonna
Mikey
say
said that earlier. Mikey said
playing
that. This was the background that came with it. The other thing I wanted to say.
We're playing Skyrim, and our table has no legs.
Yeah, I want to say bribery is totally legal in here. But if you firmly state, yes, I will give you this for this, that is binding. But anything that is not a total agreement is not binding. So pick your binding agreements. And you can bribe with gold. That's what it is, but you can't bribe with power.
Okay, so you can do the coins are for bribes, the power's for playing.
Exactly.
Unless you're me, in which case gold has other functions.
Yeah. Each person has on their thing, they can do certain things if they've got a narrative achievement. So there's like achievements that if you succeeded on the right side, your achievements, if you've succeeded in one of those, it kind of can tell you, there's little like illustration at the bottom of those little achievements that can do things.
How you doing, buddy?
So some of them are good, some of them aren't.
Can you flip the card over, please?
I don't.
Just so I can
Why
read it.
okay, I don't want to say that out loud and just say give
So-
stuff away.
Do you want to read that?
I do.
Okay, so the way this is going to work is first things first. I'm going to I think it's for the card, the person with the lowest prestige. So who has the lowest prestige? It's Mikey. Mikey's
I
got
have
the lowest
1.
prestige.
Yeah.
You're gonna pick up the entire secret agenda deck, and
Right clicking, right?
well, hold on. You're not the first things first. You're gonna take one card out of it just randomly. You're gonna take one card out of it, put it aside. Then you're gonna take the whole deck and you're gonna pick one card and then give the rest of it to the player to your. I think it's choose one of the cards. To the one with the second lowest prestige. So the way this works is you're gonna pick up one card, not look at it, put it off to the side. It's a random.
So I draw one card, and then I put that card over to the side. Don't look at it.
No. Put it to the side as in just it's not even in the game. And it's not in the game right now. So
that
one
goes.
you
I'll
just
put it
picked
over
up.
here.
Yeah. Now you take the whole deck
I'm still reading.
and put it in your card area so that you can look it over. Pick the one you want.
So I pick a card that I want now.
Yes. You
So I
can
just-
pick openly. The way this works is there are 6 agendas, 5 players, and took one out, so we don't know who exactly is what agenda during this
Gonna
rank.
need to do stuff.
It's a lot to read.
But you always read so fast.
There's a
Also,
lot
for anybody
to take
wondering,
in.
most of us are wearing Christmas jumpers. I am wearing what I normally wear when I'm at Christmas, which is a bathrobe I received from my late grandfather.
Which happens to be camouflage.
He was a very southern man who hunted regularly.
He was an exceptionally southern man.
I said, hey, say what you will. This thing is warm, and this thing probably cost him upwards of $60. This is very well made. He did not skimp on clothing.
That isn't.
I mean, hey,
that
that's
isn't.
one
Read.
thing you don't skimp
I'm
on.
finished.
Oh, you didn't say that.
So pick the one you want, Mikey. Essentially, what this dictates is what you want to happen at the end of the game to get you points. Like, it tells you what you want. It doesn't have to match your house necessarily if you don't want it to. It can just, you could be going for a strategy to get the most points or something like that. Like if your biggest reward is for extremists, you might want to pick extremist a lot if it's available. That kind of stuff. And then once you're done, flip all the cards, take the one that you want, put it in your card area, then flip the deck, put it back together, and send it to the next person with the lowest prestige, whoever that is. So Mikey had 3. Who's the next lowest?
We had 3.
Mm-hmm.
I had
Mikey
one.
had 1.
1. Then it goes to rival and red. You give them the deck. They look through it, pick one card. Then you give the deck to the next one, etc., etc. I will
Which
be the
would be-
last because I have 12. So
Yeah, so
I'm trying to
that'd
get
be
this thing to
Mitch.
cut, but it won't let me. I'm trying to take
Mm-hmm.
the card
Because
off
I'm
the top
9
of the
and
deck,
Utari was 10, right?
but it won't let me.
Mm-hmm.
you can just right-click a deck and search it,
Search.
and then look through all the cards, and that tells you. kinda
Ah,
what you-
right. And I just
Yeah.
click on the one I want then?
Yeah, you drag it into your card area.
When
Okay,
you say want to get rid of or want because
Want to
it's good.
keep. This is what your agenda is for this game.
And then I just hand it to my left, right? I just give it over to...
You give it to rival because he's, or well, you give it to
Here
them
you are.
because they're the next
Thank
lowest.
you.
And make sure it's the whole deck.
Yeah, it's the whole deck. I have...
Yeah.
Okay,
No, wait,
so
sorry.
Right click, search.
And there's the rest of the deck. Sorry, I gave you half of it. I
You got a long,
apologize.
yeah, you got a long press it to grab a deck.
Ah, back it is.
So pick the one you want and then give it to who's the next highest. So you got 3. Who's the next highest prestige?
Hang on,
Nine, I think.
I'm looking.
I think
that
it's
goes
me, then
It is, mate,
Utari,
it
then...
is.
Then
Mhm.
me, which I'll have a single choice.
I'm turning off my microphone.
I found out something funny about about silent films.
Yes, what about it?
Did you know early silent films, they didn't actually have the actors recite any lines. Most of the time, they were just reciting the alphabet.
I didn't know it was the alphabet. I knew they said phrases that were certain shape words. Like a really common one is "the window is open." The window is open. The window is
it's-
open because
well,
the shape of the mouth. It would.
It depends.
You could match
It
a lot
depends
to it.
specifically on the speaker. But I remember I recalled somebody who was a very famous Asian silent movie star. They would just recite the English alphabet as they would go through that. And it's just, I don't know, that's just a funny little tidbit.
A lot of silent actors lost work when sound.
When
talkies
those talkies came out.
yeah, because they had voices that were like not pleasing to the ear, except
They were normal people.
Ah.
Yeah. Did you get the one you liked, Red Rival?
They're still discussing, I think. Oh, those cards are flipping over.
Yeah.
Ah,
There you go. That's the whole deck.
that's
Long,
only three
long.
cards, though.
Hold down left click and then right click to pick them all up in one go.
Or you could just left click long and
No,
it'll
it
pick up
doesn't
the
do
whole
it.
card.
I tried. It just picks up the one
No,
card.
it does it.
It does it. You just can't move the mouse at all while
Yeah,
while
don't move the
long holding.
mouse. Just
Yeah.
wait.
So search. Okay.
And pick one you want from what's left, and then it goes to etc. etc.
I think we like our pick.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think Roach is going to get the one he hates.
Yeah.
We'll see. I mean, I'm playing probably the evil house. This
No,
evil house.
I'm not sure about
The
that.
more evil, you mean?
Okay, so
The
question:
most-
How do you actually read
We
these
got
cards?
3 pretty evil, pretty evil houses.
Well,
How do
once
you read these
once we
in
get them all, I'll turn over the one that we don't have so that we can all look at it together.
Ah, fair,
and,
fair, yeah, that makes sense.
because I can't give you an example without knowing what's already not in the deck, so we can't.
Yeah.
So yeah.
There you
All
go.
right, Tari.
Tari has a choice of 50-50 coin split.
Yeah, he's got 2 choices.
But if you're looking
He's
to
got
read
2
your card
options, one
that
choice.
you've already picked, flip it.
I pressed the wrong
With it.
button.
You pressed the wrong button.
And remember, you're picking. This isn't a blind choice. You're literally choosing between those 2 cards. So yeah.
Pick one, man.
Well, no, it's a big deal. It's a big deal.
That
Oh,
was
by the
his
way,
choice.
yeah. Oh, I know I'm gonna get the shitty one this time. Yeah, just drop
I
it there.
meant the one. It totally matches me.
I know what you meant.
No, honestly, looking at the last 3,
Fucking
knowing
hell.
our 3 houses, they were like, oh, it's pretty good for us.
All right. So, for an example, the card, which apparently the opportunist was the one that's apparently not in this first round. The way the cards are read, essentially. So, for the opportunist here,
Would you move your cursor, please?
I'm trying to get it so that I have it. Okay. So the way this works is you have it's highlighting on the board state where you want resources at, and the more resources that are in that board state, the highlighted areas, that's the associated amount of points you receive.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So the opportunist, if there were 5 resources in the negative at the end of the game, would receive 15 points. That's kind of what you want. I know there's one specific one here. I think it's the extremist. They get points for the difference between the highest and lowest resources on the board are. So that's kind of what that is. And I think ranking is whatever ranking you have in terms of how many points you receive, you get an extra number of points on top of that. That's kind of what you get. Mark down,
I
by the way.
misread these cards. Fuck.
Yeah. Also, mark down what you've marked down the role that you have on your house sheet, so that because you have played 1 round of whatever this is, or we will. So I've marked down one of mine.
And does that give you the thing next to it?
Only when it's full.
Ah, right.
That's how it is. So if you're like, this one's actually very shitty for me. But there's one
Understand how that works now.
Yeah.
I
I'm
don't.
assuming you probably got something. I
So
kind of know
one
some
I
of
marked
these.
down 1 round.
Yeah,
Oh,
next to
oh.
your agenda that you've currently got. Okay, we good?
No, I have
Question.
no idea.
Yes.
So back to
The
the agenda card.
achievements, the ones that give you these abilities, do you need to have fulfilled all those achievements to unlock those abilities?
If there's
Yes.
more than 1 tab,
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm
So, like, yeah, you could.
confused.
Okay, so we're at the end of a game right now, right? Technically, or what?
No, we're at the beginning of a game. This is the
Right.
beginning.
We
of the
haven't
game.
played yet.
I have
So
no
not
idea
playing
what we're supposed to be
game-
marking down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. What are you confused about?
You said mark down the end of a turn.
No, I said mark. I said you have an agenda card. that you picked up right now, right?
Yes.
Whatever that agenda card is called,
Yes.
on the bottom of your house sheet, there is those agendas marked down with little check marks at the bottom of your house sheet.
Got ya.
Okay, so I mark
You
that
are
as
going
one,
to,
because I picked that as my agenda.
because you picked that as your agenda, so you will have played one round with it.
Gotcha.
Right. So then I would pick that again next round.
Yes, if you got the same one or you got another one, and your goal is to try and fill up the one that gives you that gives you points. Like the thing is you'll most likely fill up all of these at some point, but you can gain
Different
more
amounts of
points.
Right.
Yeah, as you go through that. So that's how it works. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Got it.
So we're gonna start playing a game. So the first things first, we are going to draw a card, and the person who draws the card, I believe, is. I guess it doesn't matter who draws the card. Yeah, it doesn't matter who draws the card. I'm just gonna do it since I'm gonna table manage this game just because it makes it a bit easier
Makes sense.
on all you. So I'm just gonna use the click draw card. All right. So don't mess with the card. We just get this. This is all the information we receive, and we have to make a. No! Don't do that. Seriously, it will ruin the game if you read stuff ahead of time because it's based on not knowing.
Scott
the
put his
outcome.
hand on top of it now. Don't you dare touch that.
So
We just read the outcome.
well, we're not reading the outcome now. We're reading the setup. So Monaro, a rich merchant from a remote desert city called the City of Tents, wants to negotiate a lucrative trade agreement. Among his samples of goods is a slave concubine in chains. He claims the woman comes from a desert temple that allegedly hides the golden map, a fabled item we've been seeking for decades. Many of our people are against slavery. Do we force Monaro?
To free the slave.
Yeah, Monaro to free the slave. Here's what happens. If we say nay, our money, our wealth might go up, or is most likely going to go up. If we say aye, our wealth will go down, and our
Knowledge.
our knowledge. Is that knowledge? Hold on one second.
Yeah, that's knowledge. Because it's not
no.
morale, it's not food, it's not force.
No, Chronicle sticker outcome. It'll have a negative. Chronicle thing, which is a long-term game effect. This may not, but there's a thing. Other things will most likely occur from this. This is just what we know might occur from this. So most of our people are against slavery, but we could get information on a fabled item. So we don't need to start voting yet. We can discuss the pros and benefits of this. Our wealth is going to go down as well if we say yes to this.
Because you're forcefully bankrupting him by taking his slave. That's what we're voting on. Do we bankrupt this guy by taking his slave?
No, we're not bankrupting him, we're
No, we're not
paying for
bankrupting
his slave.
Oh,
Right,
buying
we're-
the
yeah.
slave.
No,
Yeah.
just dragging a girl round in chains.
Do we force him?
Give us one
to-
moment while we discuss what house talk.
Yeah.
So the question is whether
Whether it is worthwhile to receive this information for this fabled item by allowing this man to maintain his slaves, the slavery of this. The other thing is, he wants to negotiate a lucrative trade agreement.
it
So
is
we-
not the state's place to interfere in the market forces. The market sets the price on the goods. The market is the best position to make the best will.
So here's what I'm going to say, right, to all of you.
The best result
going-
comes from giving the market freedom to meritocracy produce results.
Got
So-
it, House Bannister.
we should, in your opinion, there, House Bannister, that we should vote nay and let this man keep his slave, correct?
It is a primary source of his income and business, and it would not be coherent on the state to interfere with that business.
the Bannisters make a decent.
Yeah, sounds
The
reasonable.
Bannisters make a decent proposal as well. If we forcibly free this man's property from bondage, we might not receive a favorable trade agreement with the city
Bondage?
of
Not only
Tents.
that. Not only that,
Bondage! You went
only
there?
that. if we remove the rights of this individual to his property, we undermine our own rights to property.
I would like to point out that we are paying for the slave.
Are we?
No. Do we force
Because-
Mondo to free the slave? We are forcing
Do we
him to free the
force
slave.
him to free the slave?
I'm thinking the I negative money result is because we are not going to receive the
Trade agreement.
deal.
the
Trade.
trade agreement. If
that
we
makes
vote
sense.
against this, we will get a trade agreement.
Yeah.
I think.
I personally
Are
am
we-
one to agree with the Bannisters, which is not common, but I prefer the idea of having a.
I am
decent trade
I'm
economy.
setting forth a vote. I'm setting forth a vote.
Okay.
By the way, I'm gonna just put the cards like in my area so that you should only put the card that you're
playing.
that you're playing in there. And the way this works is, if I remember correctly, the person for voting, vote in the council, voting phase starting with the leader. So it starts with me. So I am going to take the stance of pass for power.
I vote nay with 1 power.
So hold on, pass for power. I think that means specifically. I just gotta see pass power. You do not oppose. So you spend energies, take 1 coin from the general pool and put it on the pass. Okay, that's how it works. So the general pool of coin up here. This is also a way to gain a little bit of money by doing that. So I'm passing for power. We have 1 nay.
So
It goes
I
to-
vote.
Yes, goes.
So if I vote nay to become the mediator, can I do
You
that?
can
Pass to become the mediator.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Vote
Yep.
passed.
Then Midge becomes the immediate mediator, and nobody else can do that for this turn. It just stays that way. Oh, also, because of the way this works, Utari is now the leader because he has more power than everybody else on the board.
Oh, I see.
Yep.
He's got the power.
Power.
Rival and red,
We pass
Oh.
for power.
pass for power. Okay, so take 1 coin from this area and put it on the card. You will keep that coin at the end of this as well, plus any power that we share.
Yep.
Among us. By the way, what's our king's name? Because we can
Roach.
change.
We've confirmed that. It's Roach. It's Roach. It's Roach.
It's
Roach.
right.
King Roach.
Yeah.
Roach. King Roach. We'll just do King Roach. All right. All right, and
First thing.
the
Tom.
Irishman.
The Irishman will pass for power.
Oh God.
You're all splitting 1 power, people.
Actually, it's not. It's just going to go in the center. Nobody's going to get anything.
I mean, I could have voted nay and given someone power, but
All right, that's the. It goes to me. I cannot do anything because you can't change whatever you've put down. Once you make a choice, that is that choice till the end of the voting round, which means it immediately goes to Utari, who is the leader, which means it ends the voting round.
Right. I see how that works now. Okay.
Yeah. By the way, you also took a coin from the center as well, Midge, but you don't get any power at the end of this. You just keep the coin.
Okay.
All right. So nay has gone. Nobody can split the power equally, so it immediately just goes in the center here, and remains there. And now we flip over the card and read the negative there. So hold on.
Oh, paper.
It's the other way around. Oh, you just turned my screen to read it, and you turned the card.
All right. The melancholy sight of the chained concubine accompanies the dry discussions about trade and tariff. In the end, our merchants secure a profitable trade deal with the southern merchants. Monaro is also more than willing to share what he knows about the mythical golden map. Legend says it leads to an endless fountain of liquid gold. The
Liquid
result-
gold. Oh.
Liquid gold. For the results of this, wealth goes up by 2, and we open the deck of cards 41. So wealth goes up 2, which means stability goes up by the ultimate amount of difference. So basically, the way this works is if that went, wealth goes up by 2, something else goes down by 1, stability would go up 2, then down 1. That's how stability works.
That's fair.
Just as
Yep.
a general. Also, was this white before? Was
Yes.
wealth white? Okay, now it goes up another 1 because it was already white, which means it was positive to begin with, and it gets that, which means it will go up by 2 automatically if it goes up any point, which means stability has gone up 3. That's good, but not necessarily the best, because we're getting close to the king immediately losing power.
Huzzah!
Yeah, and we're gonna put that there, so that only the positive is showing, and then I open card. That's 41, right?
Yep, 41.
41.
I'm trying to work out what that symbol is on one of my cards.
Just hold on, I gotta see the cards specifically because there could be one here that's not. Oh. The signer of this card gains 3 gold. The signer is the leader at the point when that is drawn, which means
Sorry.
House
So he
Bannister.
gets 3 gold.
Oh no.
House Bannister, you must sign this card.
I'm doing it.
Yeah, sign the card. Sign the fucking card.
Roach, I have a question.
Stamps of approval all over this.
Boom.
So one of my narrative achievements, there is like an up or a down arrow. What does that mean?
Up or down arrow? Up or down arrow? I'd have to look it up. We're probably not going to get a narrative achievement in this game. I'll have to look that up. But this card goes with its associated symbol, so it's got that little triangle with 3 circles and then a line going through it, which means it goes here. So that's a story card, and we read it. So
A sinful trade.
whoever signed it, go ahead and read it.
Merchants from the southern continent call their home Comfuta. Their caravans bring all manner of lavish exotic goods, soft silks, strange fruits, bizarre animals, strong spices. Vicious carnal pleasures revolutionize our market.
Oh
Trade in comfort and slaves becomes commonplace. The visiting merchants speak highly of the city of tents, describing it as a sumptuous commercial city among the dunes of the Ivory Desert. They even claim it was the capital of the fabled Sabaean League, a merchant empire that once prospered and fell in that region.
Wasn't very good
Their
then.
stories also include many contrasting legends regarding the location of the Golden Map, reigniting the interest of our scholars.
So happy.
Yeah, so that is one of the storylines. There are 6 storylines in this game. So we are on the Golden Map, and that was from a random card draw that now also added more cards to our deck directly relating to that.
Can I take my money back now?
Yeah, whatever money you not power, just the coin that you have on your card. You may take the coin and put it with your other coins because that's how that works.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's a simple system, but we've already learned a couple of things and we've changed the world a little bit. And then we just do a little bit of table management here. Okay, and the next one is we go ahead and we draw. I think we just draw another one. Yeah, we just
Just draw a new card, isn't it? New round.
yeah, because it's after dilemma resolution. Then we just go back to the next one. Yep. And we're just gonna flip that back over so that we know who was leading us during that faithful encounter. And draw another card. Let us see what we have here.
That wasn't me!
That wasn't us.
I'm not
That
gonna
wasn't-
get blamed for that
wasn't-
one!
Yeah. While our merchants are preparing our first ever expedition to the city of tents, a group of suspicious self-proclaimed merchants enter Libra, carrying a few ancient and exotic religious artifacts made of pure gold. they're unwilling to reveal the origin of their goods. Do we arrest these merchants to question them, even if this could damage trade? So nay will result in money going up. An I will result in knowledge going up.
I say we vote I, as learning more about these specific deities is more important than simple gold at this point. Knowledge is at all power.
We are in a state of prosperous uptick. Why ruin that by alienating the merchant population?
They are not. We don't know where they are from. They are simply unknown people at this point.
They are
don't
not
say this
unknown
have to
people, they
start-
are merchants. They trade in our very cities. They bring prosperity to our kingdom. They are not unknowns, they are not random people. What you think a merchant is? Someone who just appears from thin air?
Businesses
Maybe.
need to start somewhere.
It does also mention they are not from the southern cities. They are just random golden artifacts wherever they got them from.
I must make a point that currently there is too much wealth flowing into our glorious kingdom. And further wealth could destabilize our glorious king's reign.
So you want
I would
more
also
wealth?
point out, no, I want less wealth, because the more wealth he has, the higher this track goes, and we don't want the stability. We don't want the, as we say in these parts, the stability marker to go up to the top, because that would mean he abdicates immediately.
I'm confused by these terms, my lord.
Have we put a name? Have we put the king's name in the Realm Chronicle? Oh, we have. I see. That's great.
King Rochenhoof.
King Broach. But I would say that tracking down the origin of these artifacts is something we should look into. Specifically, they're from an exotic religion, and I believe we should show these savages true religion of the Mother and show them proper worship.
There is the possibility that these people know more of the Fountain of Gold.
And that means more gold in the long run. I see the dilemma.
Are we declaring a vote?
Yes.
All right. So it starts with the leader, which is Utari right now. So, what do you want to do?
I pass for power.
All right, draw a coin, put it on the card. Then it goes to Midge, who is the moderator of this.
I pass to retain the moderator status.
All right, well, you get a coin no matter what.
Yep.
Goes to Rival.
We say nay for 1 power.
Oh, you know you've got to spend a power to say nay, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
They're spending
name,
one.
putting 1 power on it.
I'm trying to just
Right.
pick up 1 power. It's not letting me pick up 1 power. It's not letting me pick up 3.
You
Got
There
it. Got it. It's alright.
yeah, you move it immediately as you pick it up. It's kind of like a thing. Yeah. Okay. Mikey.
The House will vote A. With
Oh, by the way,
3
because
power.
there's 3 power. Oh, well, it immediately went to Rival when he put 1 power down because he had the most power on the board at the point, and then it immediately goes to Mikey because of that. By the way, remember, if you win a vote, that power immediately goes into the center. If you lose a vote, you retain the power that
Yeah.
you voted for.
Yeah, so you
with
can
that.
invest power, but remember you can lose it very quickly if you
Yeah, if
put
you
a lot
win.
in.
Yeah. So you go yay. I will say yay with 1 power. It goes to Atari. He's passing for power, so we can't do anything. Passing for power, he can't do anything. Goes to Rival. Do you want to sweeten the pot? It's currently 1-4.
No.
All right, and then it goes to Mikey, which immediately ends the voting. So yays have it. The power goes in the center of the pot, and then it is evenly distributed between the two. And if any excess is there, it stays in the pot.
So we got 6, so it splits 3-3.
3-3.
Why is there only 5 in the middle?
I
One,
thought we
two.
got our power back.
I had
because we voted no.
3, you had 1. Yeah, there's 5.
Yeah, the losers get their power back.
Yeah.
And then it's
Yeah.
the power that won
right,
gets
so
split by
I had
those that
3 and
passed
1
for
and
power.
there was 1.
Yeah.
I,
There's 5.
the only one who passed for power.
Oh yeah, only one who passed power. Yeah, because Midge
just
just
get my
retained.
coin.
He just gets his coin. So yeah, you get all that power.
So what would happen if Mitch didn't vote
faster.
to try to retain his moderator status? Would it go
And he
back
went
to
for
me?
power.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
it
would
would
have
have
split between us.
split between it. No, he would have no. If he didn't vote to retain moderator, he's not retaining moderator. He's voting to get the moderator status. Whoever votes first for the moderator status retains it or keeps it for that
Oh, right.
round.
Right.
So he would have just maintained it if nobody else took it from him. That's how it works.
Fair enough.
But you get everything, Utari. Nobody else was splitting that with you. You get all the power.
Yeah, but the other one was from the previous round.
Doesn't matter.
You get all of it.
All the power in the
Oh,
center. All the power in the center is split between people.
Wow,
that
power
do
grab.
it.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
By the
yeah,
way,
that was a good one.
Khajiit has votes if you have coin.
Yeah. So now we voted I for this.
Yep.
So
Okay, back to reading.
I just gotta get this out of my name. Despite an initial reluctance, after a harsh conversation with the royal executioner.
You're reading the. Oh yeah.
Yes.
read
Yeah,
on.
yeah, no, yeah. Royal executioner. The dubious merchants discover a passion for chatter. They found the artifacts in a pillaged temple of the mother.
Keep
In
reading.
the middle of the Ivory Desert. I'm sorry, I just heard the pillaged temple of the mother. I couldn't bear it. It is almost certainly the same temple rumored to hide the golden map. Our merchants immediately reroute their planned expedition. So wealth goes down, which immediately means it goes down 1 and then goes into the black. And then scroll goes up 2. So hold on. So you get rid of this. So that just went
And then
that
that
just
goes
went
white.
down. Well, hold on. You got to do this in order. So 1 it goes down.
Let him
Stability
do
goes
it, my
down
good.
by 1.
Yep.
This goes up by this was
2.
Was this white?
No, it was
Yeah.
black.
It was
It was
black?
black.
Okay, maintain it black until we're done with the thing. So it goes up 1, 2, then immediately goes white, and then it stays white because it was black when it began. So that means that went down 1 and then
Up 1.
up 2.
Yes.
So that's where that ends up at. It goes down 1, so a nat 1 up is how the stability went because it was
Yes,
down
yes.
1 up 2.
2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So that's how that goes.
Our number is 43.
Yep, and then we place this with its correct one here.
Side pointing out.
Oh no, it killed the stability token.
Murdered it.
Just put that there. Yeah, that was where it was because it had went up 2. Then yeah, that's how it went. So it's 43 that we're grabbing here.
Ooh, pretty.
Who was the leader during that? It was Mikey.
Me.
Mikey.
At the
Yep.
end. Yeah. So you
Read the
Hold
story card.
hold on.
Wait until he signs it.
Yeah, sign it, I guess. Ooh, no, don't do
No,
that.
no. Go to the stamp decal. Find
Oh.
your house. The stripe. not
Right,
the
right,
big
right, right.
one. Just the stripe. Get rid of the text.
How does one get rid of the text?
Just
Let
forget
me-
it.
let me do
It's-
this thing
it's-
first.
I don't think you can get rid of it. Hold on. Yeah, I don't think you can get rid of the text anymore. It's just
You
there.
can. No. He can.
He can.
I'm looking
you
for
can't.
my house. The rose. Which one's the rose?
The rose, it's the
No, he's
rose-
looking in the decal menu.
Yeah, it's the one with the large rose on it, but I don't see one there.
No. It's the blue diamonds, yellow thing
It
Yeah,
says
the blue-
rose
Oh.
picture.
on the corner.
I see. Yes, there. So. Boop.
There you go. So
And then if
that-
yes, I see. So bang. Text. delete all text. Yes.
No.
No. Undo.
No. Undo.
Undo.
Undo that. How do I undo that? Fucking hell. That's why I said just don't bother. That's what I was trying to say, guys.
What happened?
He
After
deleted
deleting
all the text in
text,
the
yeah, on the screen.
on the board.
Oh, yeah, all the instructions.
How
Okay.
do we undo before anybody clicks anything? Is there a general undo for the host? Can somebody look that up?
That means Mikey, stop typing on the board.
Undo tabletop simulator. Back and forward arrow that appears in the host menu.
Host menu, where the hell?
Oh no, you hit menu, I guess.
But menu just gives me the game, resume game configuration, server browser, help. Nope,
Did you do it?
don't think so.
Just
running
wait.
time.
Just wait. We're loading. We're loading.
It's not. I can see it already. It hasn't.
It does. It says here saving the game.
It's
will-
10 seconds. It's going back 10 seconds. I'm just gonna keep doing that. So
Right.
I can see it when it does
I
it.
can see the stuff is back on the screen. I can see it.
No, it isn't.
All the names.
I can't.
Oh, everything's gone. My card's gone back out. Ah!
Because we spent like a minute or two looking through that. It's just 10 seconds rewinding. So I got to keep going until we get back to where Mikey.
I'm gonna go for
deleted
quick
everything.
Mikey, let Roach control the game like you said at the beginning.
There it is. It's back now.
No, it
Card
isn't.
C.
Mikey.
I see card C and sticker C and all that. That's back.
No,
see all
No,
the
that
words
was
there.
there. You deleted text underneath everything. Those aren't deleted. Those are things. There. It's back.
deleted all like the game rules and stuff.
Oh shit! I didn't see any of that.
Yeah, that's what we were trying to say, dude.
Uh,
So just forget about deleting the text thing. Stamp your
you
card
go. I
and
think
then
it's-
read
it
the
is still
back side of it.
stamped? No, it isn't. Okay.
No, it isn't. Because I rewound the time.
Cal. It's the one with that one there. Yep. Boop. I think it went on the card. It's loading again for me.
Yeah.
Alright, give it a minute.
Yeah,
it's
we're
all
not
it's all
caught
loading.
up.
Loading
We
complete.
just won't touch it until you say,
Go to my bag and get my lunchbox, please.
of course.
There we go. Okay.
Lunchbox? What you got in your lunchbox?
It's loading again.
Yeah.
It's still
it's-
not. It's
Yeah,
gonna.
just give it a minute.
He has a ping of 999 compared to us.
Yeah.
We're gonna wait for that.
Because
to
I'm waiting for all you guys to load. So just give it time.
Yeah.
And don't mess with anything until that's done.
It's going in
Yeah.
10-second increments at the rate of about every 30 seconds for us, and it was 2 minutes that needed to go back in time.
Yeah, I got it back to where it is. So when it finally loads up, you'll be
Just heat
at
the
the right
host.
area.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is why you don't do that.
This is why I don't press buttons.
Yes, please. Or
But a
Nana.
But a simple game. Not that hard to get into, but it's got some interesting bits and bobs.
Now I'm
to
into it.
like
I understand it, and I've made completely incorrect choices.
For your
At the
agenda.
beginning, because I didn't understand what I was doing, but now I understand it. Yeah,
Probably could have just taken a random card out of the deck and explained it, and then given them out.
you
I've
probably should have, because like I was like, oh, I don't understand what any of these symbols are, what they do. Like,
Yeah, I probably should have done
Yeah.
that. But yeah.
Still no lost on it, but I get the general gist.
Yeah, we're just yeah, that's kind of and I am playing my.
it's fine. It's just my house is gonna have a later emergence than.
I'm playing House Matar.
I just want that wealth to flow in because
Inflation is a concept invented by the poor.
Yeah, Roach, can you look up like what the symbol of like an up arrow is? It's like a little curved up arrow or a little curved down arrow. More importantly, the down arrow.
Have you heard of the
I'll-
tale of Scrooge McDuck?
I'll look it up. I've got the actual rule set in a PDF that I've got here.
You see, all I imagine is Atari just going, "I am the United Bank
Oh,
of money."
Oh, I
I
see.
am the
I
bank.
see text. I see the text.
Yeah, it'll probably
there we
load
go.
up.
Yep,
piecemeal.
your ping's back down to 200 rather than 999.
Yeah, it was loading all of you.
I'm still catching up.
Yeah, give it a
Yeah,
minute.
you will be.
Yeah. give it a
Remember, this is hosted on Roach Internet, and he just had to rewind time, in increments of 10 seconds. Which meant Roach had to re-download this game 20 times, and on Roach Internet, that's a hard method of things to do.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give it another minute, and then I'll flip over the thing because I've just signed it.
This is what are you doing to me? It's just fucking down.
Internet slowly dying.
There we go. I've got the text now.
Why, boss? Why?
All right, I'll flip this over now.
Okay, house achievements.
You want me to read this now, or do you want to wait and get that and explain?
Hold on, I'm trying to read this. I want to read this to give you guys like. Okay. Exception of narrative achievements. See below. On all spaces. Narrative achievement. They are all story-specific events happen during the game. Some of these events are mutually exclusive. Okay, so the topmost one of your achievements is a narrative achievement that will only unlock during specific story things during the game, and some of them are mutually exclusive. So that's what that means. The other ones should explain on the card, like at the top, like white bit. It'll be like have the most blank at the end of blank game, and then when that happens, you check mark the boxes to the left of that little achievement. Once that's full, you get the bottom thing, which.
Yeah, it is one of those bottom symbols that I don't understand.
It's got a curved arrow pointing down. Same on mine.
Yeah.
Just give me 1 second.
Does that just mean you get?
Do any of them go up? Because I
No.
have some that go down as well. So if it's just the curved thing going down in like a black or a white like outline, then I think that's it. I think it just gives you that.
Okay.
Mark one of the spaces for the achievement. You usually do this at the end of the game with the exception of narrative achievement, blah, blah, blah. Some special abilities give instant one-time bonuses when they are unlocked. Others change the amount of power or coins to start the game with. Finally, some specials are proper abilities that can activate at will or can be triggered with a specific thing. I'm looking for the symbol specifically. I'm looking for, like, that would be at the beginning of the book, right? Something like a little quick guide for symbols.
See, what I think that is that you gain that thing in the little bracket below hand.
Yeah,
Like,
because
the
I have
white
one
text
that
and
gives
the
me.
grey
I
text.
have one that, if that's correct, it looks like it just gives me crave for one of these. Gives me
Yeah, I
crave
have
and
one
gives me. And,
I've got one that
will-
gives me power.
Then it would just give you power.
Yeah, it just gives you what's in that little
Yeah.
gray box.
Because all of mine are a little circle with a bent arrow going down, which I think
Yeah.
just gives. I think that's if that's all. If that's the same for everybody, I think that just gives you the
you
result of that.
receive that when you.
Yeah.
achieve that.
I also have one that's a specific ability that I also get, which lets me do things.
Yeah, same.
So yeah.
Which is an exclamation mark.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then I have one that's just the circle with a star in the center of it, which I think is
Yeah,
the
I've got
start.
2 of those.
I think that gives you that. I think that's at the start of games. You start with that extra,
Right.
because at the beginning of the games you always get the same amount, which is 8 power, 8 coins.
Yeah.
But you can change that. Okay, so turn over the card and read the results of that.
A chalice in the desert. After wandering for days, our expedition sights a rocky plateau protruding from the desert. The ruins of a temple atop it. Our scholars think it dates to the time of Omad, the first king, but it was pillaged recently. Inside, they find the dried corpses of dozens of sand priestesses an opulent version of the cult of Mother that, though we worship the same god, had lavish ways in stark contrast with the sober purity of our cult. The ruins surround a huge oasis, and based on rough interpretations of ancient prescriptions in the altar hall, it was called Chalice Peak. Most of the temple's riches are stolen by the raiders, but the inscription suggests a bigger treasure may be hidden in a secret chamber.
All right, I already put the cards in there, so that just goes on top of this card over here. Because it's a part of the same story beat. Because you can see in the top corner of the little card.
Same little symbol.
Same little symbol. And yeah, okay. So now
Ignore it.
we're all good. So now the next thing is to draw another dilemma.
Ooh.
Trying to
A
get.
huge collection of golden items has been found inside a secret chamber hidden within the ruins of Chalice Peak. Ancient scrolls, golden statues of the Mother, jewels, and the golden map. Some fear taking these relics away could unleash a curse upon us, but leaving them could lure many desperate fortune seekers into the desert. Do we order the golden map be taken away, leaving the treasure behind? Yay is a
Morale.
no, yay gives us chronicle outcomes. Both of them gives a chronicle outcome. Apparently, a negative one. Nay would also give us wealth,
Money.
and an I vote would
Gives
give
us
us
morale.
a morale income. So, do we pilfer the golden map, take it with us for money, or do we leave it, or do we
The
pilfer it with us?
treasures. It's about
do
the
we-
treasures. It's not the map. We're taking the map either which way. It's discussing the fate of
Or
the
do we leave behind the treasure? Do we leave behind the treasure to take the map, or do we?
Take
Do we
all of
not?
it.
Do we?
Do we-
do we leave it? I think the result is, do we leave it? Do we not take the
Yeah.
map?
It
No,
would
no, no.
be-
It's about the treasure. Do we take the treasure and encourage people to come pilfer more temples,
Could you-
or leave
could you
it
not
and say
pick
it's very sacrosanct and like, no, that ups our morale. We did not pillage the temple of our faith. You know.
But it is not about pillaging, for you see, by leaving the treasures there, that is what encourages the pilfering, because there are treasures for them to find. But if we take them, then, as I'm sure our righteous brethren on the council would appreciate, we might be able to preserve them by bringing them into the security of the council.
Your security.
The
The
security of the
information
council.
we are gathering about these heretical, warped versions of the Mother, I think we should wash our hands of it. Leave it. Voting.
Well, it's up to Mikey.
It's
what we vote.
Mikey's choice on the vote.
Yeah.
I
Okay, voting-
To a vote, I believe, but would anybody else like to get a word in?
I believe that. Hold on, I'm just trying to work out the point of view because I've been very confused by what everyone's saying.
I say we bring the treasures back for security, and to deter people.
So you're
raiding the
saying.
temples.
So
By
you're saying
leaving them in
nay.
the temple. It
He's
just
saying
simply
nay.
yes,
You're saying nay. You say you don't want to. You don't want to leave the treasures behind.
yes.
I say, currently, I believe that a good bit of it would do us a good bit of PR service for the rabble. Should we, how do you say? Leave the goodies as not to have them stolen. I believe, this it would be sacrilege for us to take them all. And I believe we should do it on the
There can be no sacrilege against such a religion.
Well, I
would be surprised if this temple did not become some sort of a pilgrimage location, however. It is
Heresy.
still a devotion to the Mother.
But was it not you, House Dakar or Patar or whatever your
Of
fucking
Natar.
name is?
Of Natar,
That-
damn
that-
you!
that too much. Not last season said that too much wealth is heretical, and now he's vying for more wealth.
Well, I don't think that's fair, throwing my own words against me.
I
in that
think
such a
it's
way.
very fair, sir.
I believe
I may or may not have reasons for wanting certain things to be in other areas.
House Rival.
Currently are.
House Rival, would you please tell us your opinion?
I'm the goddamn moderator. I don't think this conversation's very moderate right now.
While I can see the arguments of both, I believe possibly it would be wiser to make sure that these sacred artifacts, no matter whether they are of our faith or someone else's, remain out of the hands of vagabonds and rogues who would use them to take the money from our people.
This is precisely my point, which is why I'm more than willing to offer the securities for these treasures.
Now that
So
we have
you're
all
so
discussed-
you're for nay as well, because you're not saying you're saying we shouldn't just take the golden map. We should take we should try.
Are
and
we
take everything.
voting?
I'm about
Well,
to call a vote.
Yeah,
if
he's
that's
just about ready to
okay.
call a vote. I'm trying to gauge for my.
So,
all right,
Yay
I
says
will-
that we
I will
leave
vote
everything
when I
but the
vote.
golden map.
all right.
Stop
Call
trying
the
to
vote.
cheat your way to victory, Roach. You do
I
that
am
enough when you're a
not.
DM.
So, to clarify here,
We're
right?
not allowed to
Yay,
call him Roach. That's the name of our Lord, the King.
Okay, clarify.
He cannot
Verify,
have the same name as the
verify.
King, Sean.
Yay means you want to leave the treasures in the temple. Nay
Nay
means you want to bring
take
the
them.
treasures back to us.
we're
Yeah.
taking the golden map, but we are leaving everything else in A.
I'm just
Nay,
going to point out
taking
both
all
of these have both of these have narrative things attached to them. So to whatever we do, we're going to have a narrative thing come up.
Is that a
It could be-
positive or negative narrative?
They're both
no,
they're both negative.
Okay, I was not sure. I'm honestly not sure. To be honest, looking at it, I don't get.
They are
because-
they are
Bad
both negative.
or it's bad.
Oh, is it because there's a star in it? Because there's a star on that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah,
star.
yeah. The
makes
star
sense, yeah.
means negative. If it's solid,
Okay.
it means positive. So that's the shorthand of that. I'm assuming
Okay.
it's negative because either way, we're either going to lose a shitload of potential wealth and religious artifacts, or we're going to like get ambushed, or we're going to lose it in the storm or something if we decide to take everything. So it's
Well,
kinda
hey,
either
time
or.
to call a vote.
All right, well, you make the first vote because you're leader.
I am going to pass for power.
All right, go grab a coin because you get one coin from that no matter what. I'm going to say you should take just the map and leave the religious heretical shit to its own devices. And I put 5 power down on that, which makes me leader immediately, by the way, because I have the only power currently.
I say nay.
All right, how much power are you putting down on there, bad boy?
The 6.
Fuck you. You're now the leader. All right, Midge.
I pass for power.
just letting us both bleed ourselves dry in power.
Take your coin, Midge. Oh, you did.
I did.
He already did it. All right, House Rival. House Rival Red.
I don't know what the
House Red Rival.
moderator thing does, and I haven't had to use it yet. So
Is
it
it-
honest?
It's literally if there's a tie, you pick whoever
Yeah.
wins.
So, like, if Rival was to put 1 down for A, you would choose who wins.
Right, okay.
Are you passing for power or moderator?
Passing for power.
Passing for power.
Passing for power? Okay. Moderator.
It's not equal.
Not equal.
It's not equal, but it's not over yet.
Ooh.
I could, but before I do this much, I need to ask.
Yes, I'm bribable. Is that what you're
I know you're bribable because that's a game mechanic. It's a legitimate game mechanic.
I would say it in my interest. Money is good.
Yes, money is good. How much money? How much money is good? I have some. I have a bit because I have gathered power a bit without getting any power, but I did gain some gold coins. It's not your turn yet, though. So if he makes an agreement with me, he has to shake on it. So here's the thing.
I'm simply quoting a fact. I have more.
Here's the thing. Moderator, if I give you 5 coins, which should theoretically at that point almost be a third of your total wealth right now, you should have about probably 11.
Nope.
11 or 12.
Nope.
No, because you.
I've passed every round.
Which means you've only passed twice. You start with.
Oh no, sorry. Yeah, I'm miscounted.
Yeah. Because you start with 10 gold, so I know you have 12. This is almost half of your wealth I'm giving you. But I want a promise. I want an agreement that on a tie, you vote in my favor.
Equal the coinage to the power needed to take it, and it's yours.
The problem with that is we don't know how this bidding war is going to go. Because that's very gonna could go to 10 power at the end of this, depending on how much we want this. So
Correct.
I'm saying I'm willing to give you upfront right now 5 gold. 5 gold or platinum or whatever. I'm assuming 5,000 gold. Let's say that once for 1,000. Each coin's 1,000. Actually, you know what? I'll go you one better. I'll give you 6. Literally half of your current wealth.
I mean, that is what I meant. You needed 6 to tie it, didn't you?
Well, I'm saying the way you worded that meant you could have fucked me over later. And goes like, well, it took you 8 power, so give me 8 gold.
That might have been tactical, but
yeah. Six. That'll increase your wealth by 50%. That'll make you the richest person in the table.
Let me just read my card.
Let me look at my own psychology for a second.
Allow me to check out my own psych report. That does sound like something Midge would actually say, though.
Can I read the name?
No matter what, everybody who's passed for power is going to get something during this round. Because there's going to be more than 10 power put into this. But I'm asking, do you want gold for a guaranteed moderator vote on my side?
Sure, I'll accept that.
All right, we're shaking. I will give you 6 gold if
Hold up your hand, Midge.
Vote. If you vote for my position. All right,
Yes.
it's locked in. That does mean that if it doesn't go to a vote, you don't get the gold.
That's fine.
As a fairness. All right, because it's to me now, I am putting another power in, which ties the vote. And that immediately ends the voting. Because it goes back to the leader. I didn't increase the total. It stayed with him.
So it does go to me as a decision making.
As a decision, yes.
Okay, I see how that just worked. I get, yeah. Because Utari can't increase the power because the power threshold wasn't increased. It was just met.
If I wanted to, if I was less tactful, I could have put in more power to gain leadership, but that means Utari would have gotten another round of putting power in. But I just
I see. Okay, I'll take that 6 gold then, and it's yours.
All right. There's 5, and there's 1, which is 6. Meaning, we put 6 power into the center, and Utari will maintain his. That would be 2 each. You can split that 5 up by taking some of the 1 power tokens from there.
I'll take 2 of the 1 power tokens.
Okay.
I'll take 2 of the 1 power tokens that's next to me.
Okay, and then there's 2. So you take this one, rival, and then you can take another one of this. And then we'll put the 5 power token back in the stack here. Okay. And that was an I vote, which meant
You have made a grave mistake.
Question: does that mean you gain leadership now because you won the vote, or does that go with?
no.
Let's stick with Utari.
No, because Utari was still the leader there. Because
Okay,
he
fair
got
enough.
in the
Still the
most.
moderator.
Yeah, I did not take leadership. I merely strategically paid off the person that was going to vote for the tie.
You were like, listen, let me hand you some gold.
Exactly. So that's a yay.
It went to the Supreme Court and
Supreme Court may or may not.
And I may have
not
greased
walked
the
away.
palms a little bit. It's kinda-
and he stacked the courts. What can we say?
Yeah.
He may
Yeah.
or may not have like walked away with a large jiggling. pouch or something.
Despite the huge protests of the royal treasurer, we send orders to only take the scrolls and the golden map. Now that it's finally in our possession, the legends about it are true. Much greater riches await us at the end of this journey. Some wonder if others will be as cautious or foolish as we were. There we go.
Does
So that
make
means-
Utari the royal
Words
treasurer?
heard.
Yeah, no, that would make him the royal treasurer, which makes total sense.
Yep.
So that means the morale goes up by 2. That was already a
white.
white.
Positive,
So that goes.
yeah.
So that
Wait.
goes 1, 2, 3, and then it immediately gets a momentum. And that means this goes up 1, 2, 3. So we then have 2 things. So that's 44 for the cards, and then there's a down arrow 96. And I think the down arrow 96 is that.
I have a question. Because technically no one won that, does that mean as moderator I sign the card?
That would make sense.
No, it's a leader. The leader signs the card.
Oh, leader
I
always.
still sign the
Right.
card.
Yeah, it's
Right.
still
Oh,
it's still him.
So he has to sign it even though he lost. Also, we're at our normal midpoint break. Do we want to take
Yeah.
that?
Let's take the break. I'll use the bathroom. And I'll come back and I'll figure out what that symbol means, and then we'll.
Okay.
Oh, it's
I'll
the
make
Yes, please.
it's the Chronicle sticker. It's got the
Chronicle
symbol on it. Look at the
So
right.
we will be right back in 5-10
Got it.
minutes.
All right.
I love oligarchy.
I love it.
Utari, I'm guessing you've got greed? Because I know what the cards are.
Yes.
Do you wanna play
And
more,
I
Peter?
think you are
No.
playing greed perfectly,
I'm fine.
but I'm playing something very similar. If
Yeah.
you're
Similar.
he has to sign the sticker that he got.
Yay!
He's got the sign a sticker, boy.
He got to sign the sticker. The sticker.
Gotta shine the sticker.
Also, that was cards 42. So cards, or is that 42? Or
I assume he has to sign both of them.
Is it 44 that we just?
44, I think.
Yeah. Okay, I got the right one. Yeah, there's 2. So yeah.
Okay. We're close to ending this first game as well because we're about over for the king.
I gotta
haven't-
double check the cards on here because sometimes, because there is a known, there are a few known groups of cards that are mislabeled in here, so you gotta kind of keep an eye out for that. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, so if this match ends, do all of our power and money reset?
Yeah.
I hate you.
And then it goes to, and it starts up again with you having 10 gold pieces and 8 power at the beginning, unless you've accomplished one of your goals, which give you more starting stuff.
Yeah.
Because that's what that, like, I have one here that gives me.
Yeah. So one star,
choose.
which is the star, and then down is end game. That's what the down is, end game.
Yeah.
Right. Got it. Fab.
Yeah, I've got one. I've got a couple here that give me like extra power when I start the game if I complete it. Yep. Yep. So that's. I don't know. I like the setup of this game. It's a legacy game, and I've always wanted to play legacy games. But the problem is you need a really good, active group of people to play a legacy board game because it's
like having a D&D group.
Yeah. But it's specifically it's a board game, so you need to be in person. So that's also the thing is like you can't really play it.
Not anymore in this day and age of technology.
Oh no, this the we're playing right now was taken off the workshop.
Yeah, I know.
It was copywritten, or it was like a copyright strike or so whatever it was on there, and somebody uploaded the raw file on Reddit that I was able to get. So yeah, we're okay because it's okay to record it or anything like that. It's just apparently it's not okay to host the artwork and stuff on everything because there are plenty of live plays of this.
Plus, you own a copy of this game in person anyway.
I don't.
Shut the fuck up.
No, that I can't even lie about that. That has been out of stock for 6 months. It is almost impossible to get this game.
I specifically had my my local store buy me a copy, so technically I own a copy.
Because it is impossible to find this. It's selling for like over $100 on Amazon last I checked. Like it's like a $50 or $60 game. I mean, but I gotta see that. I can see this being a big box thing because you can get like 15 games of this. We're playing what? We're gonna get maybe 2 games out of it, maybe in here. So that's what, 2 hours per game. That's 30 hours of gameplay off of one board game. That's worth it. I would say $2 per hour. Yeah. Okay.
I begrudgingly authorized this order.
I love that. I love that you had to sign it. So the sticker specifically says, so this is a negative to when we start games next time. The welfare will automatically start 1 point negative because this is a
fine.
-1.
The poor can suffer.
Throngs of miserable and
Wastrels.
Miserables and
Would you like me to read it?
Oh yeah.
Throngs of miserables and wastrels with bad prospects throw themselves into desperate desert expeditions, chasing the mirage of abandoned riches. Few come back alive.
Okay,
So that's a gold rush.
So that's a long-term thing that happens in our game, and it immediately goes here on the welfare track, and then is it just one card? Oh no, it's multiple cards. So we take that, and then this goes into the dilemma deck.
So that's the one he needs to sign, right?
Yeah,
But I did.
he did.
He might have accidentally signed the dilemma card because of how things worked out there. Maybe.
Maybe.
The one underneath
Oh,
it.
no, yeah, you signed the little golden throngs one. I see.
Okay, and then you flip it and read the underside, Utari. Or House Bannister.
Chiseled into a single golden leaf, the map has a grandiose look. As gold easily stands the test of time, its age is unfathomable. However, old legends speak of a golden map leading to an endless fountain of liquid gold. The numerous old scrolls we obtained together with the map are full of references to a Sun Empire, known only from ancient legends dating back to the ages before Omad, the first king. We wonder whether this is the map of the old legends, and how truthful those legends are. It may all be a metaphor for the power and riches of the Lost Empire. An expedition has to be launched, but the map is not easily interpreted.
All right.
We're doing Kitchunker's Guide to the Galaxies. Magraphia!
So we're 3 cards into that. By the way, I figured out where the deck was actually being held, so I shuffled it a little bit. Because I think we've been getting just kind of cards from in a row, which is fine. Okay, so this one immediately goes, since we voted yay on this.
Crunchy, you like crunchy?
It's okay, I got mine.
There we go. And draw a dilemma card. What do we have here? So, the cult believes that trading human beings is indecent and wants to put a stop to it. Many merchants, however, find it very lucrative and believe it is enriching the kingdom. Do we abolish the trade of, what was that, Convertin
slaves.
Convertin slaves. Yay will give us a positive Chronicle sticker outcome, but negative wealth. Nay will give us positive wealth, and Chronicle sticker outcome negative. Well, given the fact that the Cult of the Mother...
What does the Chronicle do? Which one does that put up and down?
That's you know how we got these cards and the sticker and stuff like that. These are Chronicles. These are Chronicles, so they can be positive.
Yeah, but this one will give us a positive one instead of a negative one like that last one.
Yeah, which was both negative, depending on what resulted in it. But I'm going to say, since the Cult of the Mother abhors slavery, that we should, as good followers of the Cult of the Mother, as we all are here, he looks at all of you, we should abolish slavery. Damn the expense. Damn it, I say!
My expense?
I put it to my fellow nobles, what is the difference between a slave and a serf? They all are under the similar rules, merely the exchange in commercial value between one ruler to another for labor purposes simply serves to formalize the relationship that already exists. I see no reason to interfere with the market.
I have no fucking clue what you just said.
That's the point.
He says keep the slaves.
They are converted
I must make a
our
point.
People.
I must make a point. The serfs are directly held by us. These are held by merchants.
Yes.
Commoners.
Then why are they your problem?
Because my book says no.
No.
That's a fair response.
Does your book also assign the value of a
Space book says it's bad.
Good thing you can't read.
Well, I've never been much one for reading, and I would say
We all know that.
us
Indeed.
having to pay out of our pockets for somebody else's slaves is beyond reason. Like,
Mr. No
we
Blood's
should-
our blood.
And what does the Duke of Bloodwin think?
Which one are you talking about?
It's you, Mike. It's you.
It's contractamocht, but I guess you guys can't speak Irish because you kind of killed it.
no,
Yes.
wait, that's your house. That's not your duchy.
Yes,
Fair.
I refer to you by your duchy title.
Fair.
Oh,
We
there's
believe-
Natar. I'm looking at the map, figuring out
He
where
found
I
it.
am.
He found it.
Yeah, there's
Congratulations,
Natar.
you found
Natar
where you
of
live.
Dakar.
I
Yeah,
love
there it is.
how in my territory there is Pinker Point and Percy Road.
This is a very nicely made
Sweetie, sweetie.
Me and you are the other sides of the nations.
Yeah.
So in my area, I've got. I don't even know what I've got. Abnett.
You got Oyster Village.
River, Abnett.
No, I'm the other. Are those roads? Where's the demarcation?
Lumbertail's Nest, Low Vines, Vantis.
yeah. No, they look.
Okay, red is road. I've got Neonuck, Abnett, Singer's Forest.
So, what say everyone else?
I
Are we
believe that
voting?
all people should be treated as equals, even though we are.
See, even the church laughed at that one.
There's just a lot of.
I've always enjoyed making the church.
Game
laugh.
Game of
You know.
Thrones final episode scene right there.
Yeah.
Everyone should vote.
Yes, but no, he does. I don't believe that. No, that's a bit extreme, my good church goer. That's a bit extreme. Giving the commoners that amount of power.
Horse get a vote.
That's a bit much now. But your horse can get a vote. Let the horse vote on its own well-being.
Smarter than most of the serfs.
He's got a point.
I do love a good ride.
I'm sure you do.
And what is
No wonder you were walking funny when you
What
came
does-
in today.
Say that again,
What does
please.
House-
Say that again. Just say that again. I'm begging you to say that again, Mitch.
What does
Please.
House Red? What does House
Please.
Red Rival or Rival Red think?
Until Mitch says that line again, I am not giving my opinion.
I do love a good ride.
That's what she said.
Who? My sister or my cousin?
Both. At the same
person,
time.
actually.
That is a trick question.
Same person.
I propose we go to a vote.
Yeah, go for a vote.
Not your
A
decision.
vote it shall be.
Fine.
And it begins with the leader.
I say nay. With one power.
I say nay. With 5 power.
Immediately goes moderator and leader. Rival
General
Red.
Admiral, sir.
Rival Red.
I'm gonna. Okay.
What are you talking about, guys? I can kind of hear you.
No, that's
the
not
point.
What are you
that-
doing?
That coin. Passing for power.
Passing for power. If Mitch hadn't done that, I would have done
Alright.
something else.
I am passing for the moderator.
Okay, well, you still get a coin, but you don't get any power at the end of this.
Cool.
All right. I will pass for power.
So this power goes in the middle. It passes. I am the leader.
So it goes in the middle. That is
6.
power
6,
each.
which is
3 each.
3 for both of us. So let
Yes,
me
it is.
so let me put the 5 token in here, and then I'll just give you 3 tokens. And then I'll get 2 here.
Me and Greed working together, get that money up.
All right, so that was a negative, correct? That we voted
Yes.
for.
Nay.
So that is a nay. So
Nah.
the wealth of our kingdom is more important than abstract moral considerations regarding foreign people. The commerce of Confertan slaves rises in value as merchants feel their right to buy and sell human beings, albeit foreigners, is protected by the council.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yes, so that increases wealth by 3, which is so that goes that's an upwards that immediately goes to whites. That's 1, 2, 3, and just 3 because it had started at black, so that it just goes up 3, which immediately forces the king to abdicate.
He's like,
I
all
have
this
brought
money,
out the
I
king."
retire.
that immediately forces the king to abdicate. We finish off the card first before we finish everything else. That is sticker 91 that comes out. So that is CS91. Let that load. That is sticker 91. Good. And the leader is the one that reads that off and signs it, which would be Midge.
Protesting laborers. Since slavery was accepted, many families lost their jobs and fell into poverty. Many citizens protested against converting slaves, which they feel is both immoral and unfair competition.
They were simply not working hard enough.
So sign
Okay,
your-
America. Okay,
How-
Well,
America.
let me put this in the right spot first. This is
How does one sign?
Decal. Find your house colors on the strip, not the big logo, just the strip, and then
Where is
whack there.
decal?
Decals is the stamp on the left of the screen.
Second from the bottom.
second from the bottom, left
Okay,
of the screen.
decal. And then
You're looking for the
find-
castle or tower.
Yeah,
You're
I found it.
Yeah, you're looking for the strip. No. Yeah.
Boop.
All right. So that will also, at the beginning of every game, will start the morale track at negative because of that.
Where's the
So the
sticker?
key-
The stamped. There's
Stamp?
just the stamp there.
Oh no, it's over on the left. I accidentally
Oh,
stamped
okay.
it twice.
Yeah.
Accidentally.
It's just there. Okay, so we got that. The king has abdicated. There's too much wealth in the kingdom, which has allowed the.
Is there
great
not like a
houses-
continuation card from that, or is that it?
No, it did. Actually, it did not have any other result
okay.
from it. Not all of them give you cards because there's only 70 envelopes in the base game.
Ah,
So, or 70. There's 70. So not all of them give that, but every one of the envelopes has like 3 or 4 cards. So at the end of this, our deck's going to be like 20 or 30 cards large, or we'll have gone through a lot. So that is a nay result. So we just put that there for record keeping purposes right now. So the king has abdicated. Abdicated. So after clean up on the vote. Dilemma resolution.
We made the realm too good.
Yeah. So that's done. We've already opened the envelopes.
Became a republic. Hang on.
Special envelopes were not there. Triggering the end of the game. King abdicates. Stability marker reaches either end of the stability track. When applying the outcome of the dilemma card, the king abdicates and the end of the game is triggered. Further changes, resources must still be applied, but stability marker does not move after that point. So basically, the stability marker, that's why you do it in turn, because the stability marker reaches the end at any point, it ends the game, even if it would go down if you apply the rest of it. It's just, that's how it works. So that happens. So end of game. Calculate scores. Each of the players, the score for each player is determined by their secret agenda card and their open agenda tokens. Bonus agenda points are also awarded players with the most power remaining in their pool. That's what the bonus agenda. That's what the bonus thing at the bottom is on your agenda card. So the resource goal. First things first. Let's reveal our agendas and get our various cards out of the way. So, I, as you probably figured out, am a rebel.
I didn't actually guess yours. Yours was the only ones I couldn't guess.
Yeah, I'm a rebel. What is it? Sorry, it's greedy, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Funny
Was
thing
opulent?
is, you were the opulence one, so you wanted everything in the positive. Okay. You were the extremists. Okay. So you actually didn't. You didn't do too bad for your first round, actually. The wealth and the welfare, I think, welfare are pretty far apart. And then you're the moderate, so you wanted things in between, which actually means I think Mikey will be getting the most score here.
Well, there's a bonus thing for me for money.
Yeah. Well, hold on. First things first. First things first. I get point. I just want to check here. Resource goal. Resource goal is one certain number of resources in a specific area of the resource track. All these goals, specific player may be your ally during the current vote. Okay.
So you get points.
Hold on,
according to how
I'm
many
reading.
resources are
I'm
in
reading.
the.
No, I'm reading. Give me a second. Personal interest in a specific moment. Try to read the intentions of the plan. Okay. Money raking goals. That's that one. Okay. Okay. Different situations. Open agenda tokens. Each open agenda token is associated with a specific resource. For each player with an open agenda, you have to gain. Okay. Nobody's got an open agenda because those aren't in play yet. Majority of power tokens. The player with the most power remaining behind their screen gains 2 additional agenda points. The player with the second most power gets 1 additional point. In case of a tie, both players score the bonus for the tie position. Okay. Roll Chronicler. Okay. I just want to check here because I don't think we missed anything at the beginning of the game because there was no open agenda tokens that we were in play. Achievement, dilemma track, let's see startup effects. Oh, okay. So that's what that is. Participating in the current game who signed the most recent Chronicle sticker for the resource gains an open Okay, so that's not a part of the game yet. So essentially, okay, that'll happen when we start up the next one. So the way this works for scoring, sorry, I just had to read through that. It's not set up correct. It's not set up in a very intuitive way. I'm gonna score myself first. I get how many? I think I only got 1 resource above the bars. Yeah,
You did.
on either side. So that gives me 1. So that gives me 9 points there for myself. So I've currently only got 9 there. What does Utari? I'm going clockwise here.
Greedy.
Or counterclockwise. So you wanted stuff.
Not too much, but some stuff up
Right.
the extreme.
You wanted some things in the extreme, so you actually got only a 1 in your area, so that gives you 7 points.
Okay, where do I mark this off?
Just hold it in your head for a bit because there'll be something to modify it. We'll put it all. Well, we actually could put it in here. Hold on. Let me get this. Let's just put down Commissar. No, hold on. Commissar. I'm just gonna. Tari. Midge. Mikey. And R&R. Red and Rival. Actually, hold on. I'll make that
Rest and relaxation with the Rival Zone Gaming Channel.
All right. Okay, for secret objective, I got, what was it, 9? You got 7. What did you get, Midge?
I got 10.
10. Mikey,
just-
what'd you get?
I got 4. So I got 13.
Wait, what?
What?
I got 4 resources in the right area, so I got 13 points.
Oh, right, yeah, because
Yeah, you got middle one.
you're the moderate. So, yeah, you got 14 points, right? 14.
13.
Or no,
13.
13 points. 13 points. Yeah, Jesus.
Damn.
13 points. What did Rival and Red get? Okay, so at the end of the game, your score equal to the distance in rows between the highest and lowest resource. Okay, including extremes. Okay, so you got
5.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. 5 points. Okay, then nobody has an open agenda. Those will come into play next round.
6.
Coins.
Six.
I just gotta check and see
Incorrect.
if
6.
calculating scores.
He's trying to
Money
steal
ranking.
points off me, Midge. Make him stop.
It is 6. No, you're correct.
Huh?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Theirs is 6, not 5.
6. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. The bottom of each secret agenda also lists the number of agenda points you gain if you were in the first, second, or third player with the most coins at the end of the game. Different secret agendas have different scores. So who has the? So I currently have coin-wise. I've got 6 coins.
I've got 19. I think I'm firmly in the lead.
Yes, you are. I'm
I've got
probably
13.
second.
I also have 13.
Hold on. I have 14.
Okay, so it goes. So ties for this. I'm just gonna see here. Spend a player with a secret agenda accept money from other player during negotiations, vice versa. All tied players share the same position and get the corresponding score described on their scorecards. So, Mikey, Red, and Rival, you both are third. You're both tied for third.
Yep.
So you both get your corresponding
So
extra points.
we both get an extra 1.
Well,
No,
maybe
because it's
not.
one in each card.
They both get 1 because of their cards. Both have
Yeah.
the same.
Yeah,
So you both.
Points value are
So
not equal.
yeah, the points values aren't equal. So you get that, and you get that. What do you get, Midge, for being the highest?
We
Being
both
number
get,
one?
Me and Utari get the same, actually. We get 6.
So you
Yep.
get 6 for being first, and he gets 6 for being second.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, because he was greedy. He has more weight
All
on
right.
gold.
I get none. And then it's power tokens. Because whoever, I think it's.
I have
power
11.
I have
Is it
7.
just...
I have 13.
Hold on.
Hold on, let me.
Oh,
let me look at
nice.
He did steal a lot of it, to be fair.
Yeah, that's fair. I made a power play at the end to try and keep something else in the positive because I needed more things. I just needed everything positive.
If it hadn't been, if I had tried to get the wealth down there, I would have gotten all 5 resources in the moderate. But I don't think fighting that hard was worth the
The
extra.
players
point.
with the most power remaining behind their screens gain 2 additional agenda points. So who has the most out of everybody? I have 6. Who was the
We have
most there?
13.
I think it's rival. Yeah, 13.
13. So you gain 2 points extra. The second most gains 1 point.
Which I think it's
so-
Midge or
I have
How many?
I have
power
5 power.
tokens.
I only
5
have
power?
5. I have way more than that.
What do you have, Utari?
I have 11.
11.
Yeah,
so
so
you
Utari
get an
gets
extra
that
At
point.
the end of the game.
So,
So we get
so
that.
the way that works is R&R get 2 more points there, and Utari gets 1 point, and everybody else gets 0.
Yay!
So I'm just gonna mark down this date.
Hey Duke, chilling out back there, buddy.
Probably.
Great time.
So during King Roach's reign, on December 15th, 2020, the leader and the number 1 in terms of score.
You should have made the date like year 1.
Year 1? Okay, I can do that.
We might do multiple on this day.
Year 1. Or yeah, year 1. We'll do era or era 1. We'll do that. So yeah, that's the number 1 here in first place is Midge with 16. Then it goes Utari and Mikey tied for second with 14, and then it's me and Rival and Red with 9 each. So we kind of did that.
We split a lot of those votes.
Yeah. Oh, and this is. Oh, and we can. I can actually make this to go state 2, and we're on the next king. So the way this works is we immediately reset
So
back down.
we need to reset our money, right? Back to 10.
Money to 10, power to 8.
What if we've managed to tick one of the boxes in achievements? Do we have to fill
you've
those
got-
boxes?
Then tick
Yeah,
tick
if
one of the
you've got
boxes.
all of them.
Yeah.
If you've got all of them, you get it. But you just tick
Okay.
the box. Everything. So I did not get that.
8 power.
How do I
Yeah.
how do I return
10
coins
points.
to?
Just drop it into the decks. Also, can this one be King of Stinia?
Hmm.
Well,
No, it's okay.
well, the last king abdicated.
So yeah, this
Oh,
one
yeah.
is just some random noble that we pulled out of nowhere. Just like, you'll do. You're a dashingly handsome
How do you spell
40-ish-year-old.
Yustinia? How do you spell
Uystina. Uystina.
There's a Y in it? I thought it was just
What was that? UYSTINA.
Wait, what?
No, that's not even right. No, I know
there's
that.
no Y in it.
UST.
Oh, it's you, Thinia.
Hold on. Somebody, just let Utari talk. I couldn't hear him over that. Go ahead.
USTINYA.
There is a Y in it.
Is that you? So that's Utah Sierra India
Ustinya.
November.
UST.
Tinya.
Yes, November.
Okay. I just give me the
Uniform
phonetic
Sierra.
alphabet for Uniform Sierra India
Tango.
Tango.
There you go.
Oh, Stinia. There you go. Yeah. That works. When I'm wanting somebody to spell something, I just want them to give me the phonetic alphabet because that's the point of the phonetic alphabet.
Listen, not all of us are middle sim nerds like you.
So
It's the
Oi.
phonetic
My
alphabet.
dad.
I'd seriously watch that, man.
Into that.
I have been rifle. Anyone that was in the military also needed to know
Yeah,
that.
I don't mind someone in the military actually using it, but Roach wasn't.
Also, the
I
police
just,
use it. Call centers use it. It's not
Yeah.
uncommon.
No, it's not. Guys, just to let you know, the tokens don't go back into the infinites. Infinites you can pull from, you can't send back. So if you're going to grab tokens and coins, use the ones that are already stacked out.
Ah, fair.
Use the beach jack.
So that we're not like constantly generating
How much
more
power are you
tokens.
meant to have at the beginning of the game?
10 and 7. No, sorry, 10 and 8. 10 and 8.
Unless Roach
10.
can delete them. The host
Yeah.
might
10 coins, 8 power.
Utari, do you know what happens when one card is too small? Like this all came from the same damn deck.
just add it to the deck, and then it'll go back again.
It doesn't though.
It doesn't?
Why
They
does
all
all the
came
other
from the same.
all the other 5?
Yeah, why are they so big? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Can you just right click and add it?
Did somebody miss? Did somebody? Oh, okay. Somebody messed with the size. That's what. It
There you
was.
go.
Okay.
Yeah, someone
All right.
screwed around with the scale.
So do I get a? Because I won the last thing. Do I get like an open agenda now? Is that a thing?
Yeah, open agendas happen. Actually, two people get open agendas in this. I'm just gonna put the used cards over here because they just go there. Or no, there's a discard trash. But yeah, discard dilemma cards. So we got through 4 dilemmas in that. Okay, that's good. I mean,
We haven't lost the previous records, have we? By changing the state of the card, right? Changing the state of the card has not just like magically deleted the previous.
oh no,
record, right?
no,
No,
you
no,
just
no,
go to
no, this is a new-
state 1.
I don't see the first state there.
I can see it. King Roach, Arrow 1, Commissar
Okay,
with
no,
9
that's
points,
fine, that's
Tyler
fine. We're
14.
catching
Oh,
up.
there it is. There it is.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're
it's
just catching up.
it's various states. There's 23 states on this thing, so yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
So we got that. So now we're starting with now we are beginning a new turn, or not a new turn, a new game. I just need to check up the start of game because now we have legacy stuff that comes into play here.
The king has fucked off. Long live the king.
He's fucked up. Long live the king. Nobody
Roach is now
here
living in a hut somewhere, retired.
Nobody here has gained any extra coins or prestige at the startup, so everybody's tied, which means we immediately do the same thing for the leader and moderator positions as we did last
Okay, so I
time.
keep the moderator, and then the leader goes to you, because you've got the highest prestige.
Right. Yeah. So that's what happens then, and then legacy set up and event cards. All the event cards stay in the same thing. The age chronicalization, we've already got that. Each chronicle sticker, mark 1 space chronicle sticker. Oh, okay. Okay, so each chronicle sticker gets 1 age marked off.
Oh, so these only last 3 ages.
Yeah.
Maybe use a decal or something to mark it if you can't mark it by hand.
Yeah, no, there is a decal for a stamp with the cross, so it's probably that.
Yeah, an X is there.
There we go. So we do that. This around board, this mark indicates how old the event that triggered the chronicle is, and is likely people will forget about it. So after 3 ages, they go away. But they keep going. They fill in spots as they go. kind of is a thing.
Yep.
So that's how they go. Apply resource legacy. For each resource, count how many positive chronicle stickers are attached to the area, and place and go up, and how many are that. Okay, equal number. Apply legacy power. Well, first things first. I just want to check this because we do this as we go. So that's that. That's that. That's that.
What do I get for winning?
That was the same as last time.
A hearty pat on the back.
Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Is there seriously no point in winning? Huh.
No.
Question: do you add
It's a
those?
story.
Do you add those prestige things that the score that we gained from the total? Do we add that on our house list here, on the victory points?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Then
I
we
got
should-
14.
So where do we put those?
Batteries are dead or
Then we should. Then it won't be the same moderator and thingy because we'll have different levels of prestige because that will add on to our original.
No,
From last game.
power and prestige are different. But unless you gained
Yes.
prestige from you don't gain prestige from your cards. That's just score wise. You gain. Hold on. Let me go down. I was in the middle of this. Hold on. Go through.
Okay.
here.
So, what was the point of the score at the end of?
I
each-
am reading it, Midge. Please
Okay.
let me actually read it. Okay, using all the available unused scoring table, Chronicles section of the rulebook, write down the agenda. The king with the most is the winner of this game. The heir of the house will have the honor of marrying the king's heir, and the next king will share their blood. In the case of a tie, victory is shared, and the moderator chooses which of the tie players has marrying into the royal line. Okay. All the players participating in the game must record their campaign scores in the back of their house sheet following the table. Okay. So, who number one for last game was Midge.
Yeah.
King abdicated, correct?
Yes.
And it was because the king it went up, right? It was
Yeah.
we had too much good. So number one gets 3 prestige crowns on their sheet. Number
Okay.
2, second place, gets 2 crowns.
Which was tied between me and Utari.
Yep. And then me and Rival and Red both receive 1 crown.
Okay.
On prestige.
On prestige.
Which does change who is the first opening leader. 'cause
Yeah.
I think
So
that's
I become moderator. Or it's tied between me and. Okay. So yeah, it goes to Midge because he has the most prestige, and then
No, I don't think. I think because my starting prestige is 9 plus 3.
no,
is
it's not.
12.
No, that's house number. That's not your prestige. The prestige is actually what's written down there. That's
Okay.
that's what's in there. So you have the most prestige. Now
House number settles ties. Is how it works now.
Yeah, house number settles ties. Now there is a tie for last place, or
Yes, because
for last place for prestige, which means what's your house number, Rival?
3.
Red? 3? You get the moderator position because the moderator is the lowest. So that's still how that works.
Party
So
over
that's
here.
how that goes. And that changes, by the way. If that went negative, we'd get crave points for certain things.
Yeah.
And if the king had just died, if the king died, number 1 would have gotten 5 prestige. So it changes depending on how the king goes out.
So I heard you say that my family marries into the royal line. I heard that whispered under your thing.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
you
that's
marry
how
into
that
your
works.
own line, you bunch of freaks.
Oh, that's what I'm renaming the king then. There we are.
Right. Both the stickers on the legacy board are negative, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Okay. Whoever's signed both of those, take 1 power from your pool and put it and take it away. So you don't start with 8, you start with 7, because negative event stickers reduce your power at the starting of the game. Positive adds to it at the beginning of the game.
That's money.
Yeah, that's
okay,
money.
so your power.
Shields.
1 power, put it back.
Yeah. General pool and add to the postal code. Negative pool from the pool and discard it in the general pool instead. It may even happen that a player starts the game with no power at all. That is a possibility. Okay, open agendas. The player participating in the current game who signed the most recent positive Chronicle sticker for a resource receives the corresponding positive open agenda token. In the case of a tie, blah, blah, blah. The most recent negative Chronicle sticker gets the negative open agenda token. In the case of a tie, blah, blah, blah. Place any open agenda tokens you receive in front of your house so that all players can see them. Open agenda tokens will contribute to your end of his game score, determining the winner of each single game. Open agenda, okay. Each player can only be assigned up to 2 positive open agendas and up to 2 negative open agendas during a single game. If players assign more at the end of this setup, they must choose which 2 they wish to keep and then discard the rest. The open agendas tokens are discarded this way, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's good.
So since there's only negative ones there, Utari doesn't get one, but Midge does, because it's the most recent negative.
No, it's most recent for each track. For each track.
You just said most recent. You didn't say each track.
Yeah, you said most recent for
the engine. Hold on. Participated for the most recent positive sticker for that resource.
That resource.
For each track.
Yeah.
So me and Utaria just okay.
Yeah, you both get negative. You both get the negative ones of this. So they're the ones over here, the black open resource ones. So that means Midge, you get this one, and Utari gets this one.
So
they will determine the final. They will determine at the
them?
end of the game. I don't think they matter.
Oh, they're
It's
just
the same
a thing.
on both sides. Yeah, they're just a thing. Okay, and that's the end of the setup, as far as I can tell.
What do these things mean?
They're at the end of the game. That matter. They for scoring. If you want to know what they are, I was hoping to get into the actual game, but I can look at the scoring for open agendas. Just check open agenda tokens. Each open agenda token is associated with a specific resource. It can be either negative or negative. For each positive open resource you have, you gain the victory score. For the corresponding resource marker is in the highest 3 points, second highest 1 point for each resource track of the realm board. So if those are positive, and the negative is the same. So you gain.
So we've got to
points.
make these negative, right? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
which may conflict with your agenda.
Huh.
So it's up to you. You gain if it's in the lowest. If it's in the lowest, each resource for each corresponding resource marker in the lowest, -3 points, or the second lowest, -1 point. The marker of the resource track in the case of a tie. Yeah, exactly. So that's how it goes. So that's what you want. You want this to be as low as possible. You want this to be the lowest one because you gain all the points. If it's second lowest, you gain only 1 point. So you're each competing for it to be lower, and that's the open one. So we're done with that. That's all the setup. We're all ready to go, and now we draw our agendas.
The agendas. Yeah, the agenda.
Yeah, we need to do the agendas. That's what I was right in the middle of saying when you brought that out. And this goes immediately to the, I believe it's the
leader.
It's me. No.
Yeah, Smidge. It's the leader.
The player then chooses the player with the lowest prestige, not the leader. Lowest prestige. Tie goes to Rival and Red. So Rival and Red, you just
take the top card and get rid of it.
I'm gonna shuffle it a bit. You just take the top. You take the card off the top, and that's just put off to the side. And now you look through there and pick the one you want. And now we are on our children from last game.
My predecessor did not whip the peasants hard enough. I will not repeat the same mistake.
I don't know why, but you remind me of the announcer from Darkest Dungeon.
Confidence is a slow and insidious killer. I do love those quotes. They are fantastic.
Okay, and the starting board's actually really nice.
Combined with a little bit of Richard Riding from 100 People.
Yeah.
It is payday.
It is payday.
You have an excess of mistresses.
You have an
There's a
excess-
word for keepers like you.
Micro piglets are swarming your dungeon.
Pretty sure that's how it goes with Legacy setup.
One of
It's,
your Dark Knights is unhappy because he hasn't been paid.
Do they not need to be set to negative? The two that are under.
Hold on.
He's going through the rules.
When you're asking stuff like that and I'm not answering, that's what it means. It does not specifically say that. In fact, it shows an example of one of them staying white as it's being put down there. So it's just that's where they begin play now, because of our decisions.
Decisions have consequences.
All right, have we?
When would you learn that your actions have consequences?
And by the way, you pass the cards for that specifically to your
Right.
Is it your
Me.
right?
That's what we did last time.
So that you put on the left hand side.
They passed it to me
Jack.
before, so.
No, second lowest prestige. So it goes to me.
You do it in prestige now.
All right, yeah. So then to be you, then it would be tied between me and Midge.
Which you would then go by your house.
No.
The next.
You mean you and Utari?
Oh yeah, I
I'm
mean,
top-
sorry. Then
So
it would
who
be
wants
me.
it? Who wants the cards?
It's me.
Approach.
Oh, excellent.
I have the lower house number, which I think means Utari goes first, because I have the lowest house number possible.
No, opposite.
Oh, then I go
You-
first, then you
You'd
go.
go first, yeah.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
All right, who gets it next?
Me. Thank you, Roach.
I get whatever's left, don't I?
Yeah.
Yep, that is the problem with
The
with
caveat of winning.
Ha
My blood is better than your blood.
I really want a copy of this game, a physical copy of this game. Even if I never play it, I think it'd be a good thing to have on a wall, like on a shelf or something. And it's got so many little fiddly bits, like the house screens. From what I've seen, are like little DM screens. They stand up on their own, and like little
That's
That
bend.
makes sense because you've got to keep a bit hidden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you want to keep most of it hidden because all you're trying to win for your own house and stuff.
There
so
you go.
Kinda,
Oh, wait, sorry.
So I kind of get it.
There you go. Whoever wants it next.
It would go
Right.
to Atari.
I don't get to choose.
No, you just get the last one.
Which I think that makes sense balancing wise because you are the most powerful right now, so you will have the least amount of information on who gets what or who has the choices of what. So you're that's actually a really good mechanic. You're intentionally blinded as for
Wow.
options. So you'll have only
Oh,
one.
okay. Decent.
Damn, get something good. All
So I
right.
need to mark this down as a tick that I'm
Oh,
playing
yeah, we
that.
need to tick
Oh yeah, mark it down as a tick. Whatever you got. So. Hey, that worked. This one's perfect for me. I didn't even realize I was doing that when I did it.
That's quite funny though. I've just read what the subtitle thing for my card is, and considering the history, that's hilarious.
I never picked up my coins, so I'm gonna take 4 singles.
I do like how they stack automatically. That makes me very happy.
Aesthetically, it's very nice.
You can't get them to do it in real life though.
God, I wish.
Yeah, 10 coins. So 10 coins, I have 8 power and 10 coins, right? Because that's correct. I
Yep.
might have accidentally drawn. Yeah, I drew 1 too many power. So now I'm good. So I have 1 5 power token and then 1 and
Yeah.
then 3
Yep,
singles.
yep.
Okay, that works. So let us begin play by drawing a dilemma a card. So let me just shuffle the dilemma deck, which is just underneath here. That's R for shuffling, which is strategically located right underneath the board. But I found the outline, which means I can shuffle it. All right.
Oh.
Draw.
Oh, I know this one.
Is it one we've had
There's-
before already?
No, it's one that we added to the deck. from one of the things
Yeah,
we
that's
did.
one we added. The Tribune brings us news from the people of the Three Trunks, a small village in the northern mark of Dunlock. They claim that a witch is living in the nearby Hedgehog Woods. She's rumored to be capable of weaving the laws of nature according to her will, but many fear her ways. Do we send the army to the mark of Dunlock and apprehend her? She is a heretic, and I support her apprehension and eventual killing. But nay will result in our morale going down. Yay will result in morale going up and our influence going up.
That's not our morale, that's our influence going up. Oh, yeah, I see.
Yeah, I literally picked up both. So-
Yeah, you picked them up in the wrong order, though, and that really confused my head.
Well, I picked up the ones that I saw in the order. But I suggest we send the army to deal with her. I don't think the mark of Dunluck is in our country.
It's not, and that is why we should not.
Oh no, it
care.
is. No, it is. It's right. It's right on the
Shush.
northern
No,
part
it's not.
of our
It's
country.
not.
Yeah, it literally. I'm looking at the map right now. It is literally.
Yes, I know it borders my territory. Okay.
Yeah.
It's
I say we
literally
send the
next to
army.
it.
I say we send the army to deal with them.
I do not want the king's men marching through my
No,
land.
you just don't want that resource going up, sir.
That is mere hearsay. Hearsay, I tell you.
I must say
What?
that.
So he's saying that something else that someone else said? Because that's hearsay.
Exactly. Yeah.
I must say that.
But he's saying it.
Sending an army to apprehend one individual is quite an expensive endeavor.
Oh, you're in greed again.
We're leaving. What is the army doing? What is the army but not for apprehending rebels and heretics?
The army is for defending our borders. We could simply send a small party.
Are you implying we're not powerful enough to do it on our own? Are you powerful
No,
enough? We're
I'm
not.
not
We
saying
can't
that.
stand. We can't send a small number of our soldiers to deal with this witch. We're sending the army.
Raising you of the situation.
The army, which means
Though
a
I am
fraction of men.
convinced otherwise.
I say it's a good measure not only to get rid of a heretic to the mother's will, but also as a live training exercise. What better way than to apprehend a witch?
House Red. What says the council from House Red?
House Rival is quite upset by that.
I'm sorry, I named one of your cadet houses.
Our main concern is the security of our nation, and if this witch is a threat to that, then we should go and apprehend her.
Here, here. Just hitting the
And
desk.
what
It's
about the
oldie time.
the applicant, the councilman from
Most honorable gentleman.
Most honorable gentlemen,
I yield the rest of my time.
Quiet, you! I need him to speak.
I have no opinion on this matter.
Would you for money? Would you for money?
Yes.
Would you for, say, 5 gold? No. I don't know why, but all I imagine is you doing
Would
that.
you for 2 gold pieces? Just to say yes.
I think my power is worth more than 2 gold.
I beg to differ.
Then no. I shall abstain.
Also, just pointing it out, it would be just kind of sticking it to the current prestige leader of the game, because he wants that resource to go down to get extra points.
What do you want?
I would be happy to pay 5 gold to anyone who would vote nay and put power on it.
That man has a convincing.
And then it's to compensate. No more than 2 people are going to say yes to that.
Because Mage is just like, I have no gold left. Fuck.
You have 10 gold pieces. Literally only 2 people can say yes to that before.
Yep. But it is a vote of 5 people. That's all it is.
He's got a point. That's the
Does
majority.
this go to a vote, or are you making an agreement?
Yeah, I'm. Is anyone gonna take me up on my offer, or do I take?
just said you made a convincing argument.
I know. I
Shake hands on it.
All right, make the shake. Make the shake, because we have to.
5 gold for a thing. Is anyone else? Anyone else wants to get in on this?
Yeah, 5 gold. 5 gold. We got 5 gold. 5 gold.
5
Do you
gold.
want
5
money?
gold. We got
I'll
5
take it.
gold, 5 gold.
To vote nay?
Yeah.
You're gonna give him money.
Come on. That was an agree.
Yeah, sure.
Come on. There we go. Yeah.
I'll do both
I
of
am
these.
now contractually obligated to vote nay on this, which is true. But I've also now bankrupted you. You don't give it to me yet. I haven't voted, but sure, why not?
You have to.
Shall we open a vote?
Yes, you have. We'll open a vote.
Yeah. So that
That's
starts with
me.
Midge.
Nay. 1 power.
That goes to Rival now.
Not your coin. Pass for power.
Pass for power.
This is a bad round to pass power because I don't
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
anybody's good as you.
Yeah.
I passed for moderator.
Take it.
All right, you still get a coin. I go nay with 1 power. I'll take my gold.
Oh, take my gold, thank you, sir.
I've already given you it.
Yeah, I know. I picked it up. I did not take
I
it,
too support this motion of nay.
which means you give him 5 gold.
Already have.
Did you?
Yeah.
Where? Where is it?
Should be a good thing. But it's not
Should
in
be,
my
there
thing.
should be a big token. Should be a big gold token. 'Cause you
Yeah,
should
I
have
just
only
say it was
10.
hidden. It was hidden.
Yeah.
Should be on the right side next to us.
So that ends there. It goes right back to the leader, which ends the voting. Which 3 power in the center, which can only be split with 1 person, which means
Hey there.
Rival gets all 3 of that.
So
Nice.
not that bad around.
It's not
No,
that
it's
bad.
not terrible.
No,
Considering
And,
it
I'll
forced
say
two
that.
people to
no
vote.
gold left though.
Yeah.
he didn't force 2 people to go. I mean, true. I literally was gonna vote yay on this, but 5 gold's 5 gold.
So wait.
I'm gonna take
And then you went, nope, fine, I'll take your 5 gold. And I Red literally wrote down, pass for P.
Have you
Hey,
heard the tale?
if you would have positively said yes, send the army, I would have gone with you on that because we could have won that. But, all
Which
right.
is what we said.
Definitely said that.
Have you heard the tale, Lord Rothschild?
It was pretty non-committal.
Then money.
Yeah, it was pretty non-committal. We will not spend our precious resources just because of some rumors and superstition. However, some superstitious fanatics accuse the council of simply being afraid of the witch, and they assembled a group to address the situation on their own terms.
See,
That means
the market resolves its own problems.
What's this symbol there?
That's,
what the
card
2 skull symbol?
No, the little like envelope thing.
That's an envelope. We have to pick out the cards. I have to
Oh,
plug it in there. That's
Um,
how
um, one.
that's why I've been picking cards out every so often.
well, some of them have numbers next to them. I was just wondering why it's 1.
because
Yeah,
that's
it's envelope number 1.
it's envelope
Oh, it's the
number
first
1.
card. It's the first card from
Yeah.
the envelope number.
It's
Oh,
the first
cool.
envelope of the
card
cards.
number
Yeah.
1.
Fair enough.
So that means morale goes down by 2.
Oh,
So that-
Rival,
1,
add your coin into your
2.
little box.
Oh yeah,
1, 2,
thank you.
Welcome.
and also this card, if it was on the last track, so if we had done enough dilemmas to get to this part of the board, this one would have caused the king death because it has the
Yeah.
skull symbol on there.
Skulls.
That's how that
Right.
works.
Yeah. I see.
That's how that
That
works.
just means the king dies of old age, is my assumption, right?
Yep,
Or
basically.
murder.
Basically, or if that doesn't happen and we reach the end, we do 5 more dilemmas, and if none of those are skulls, the king still dies. But there's a hard limit to the game for games. So that is card deck 1. I just need to get that out there. Okay.
Ooh.
So who's the leader there? Because it was 1 power, and one power remained Midge. Yep. On there, so you can let me just get this off the deck first. I'll put that down there, and then put this in there. Give that a nice robust one right
Shuffle.
there. Let's do that shuffle. There's technically 43 cards in the deck now. And this goes over here where you can read it by flipping
You
it.
would have to put 1 power into the general pool.
Oh, the signer of this card. Yeah, 1 power into the general pool.
I have to do that?
Yeah,
Yes.
the general pool's down here. So yeah.
That's 1 power. Yeah.
All right.
The Truth Keepers. Because of inaction, a band of zealots, religious
Oh God.
zealots, claiming themselves to be the Truth Keepers, start roaming the hedgehog woods with pitchforks and torches, looking for the alleged witch. Oh, we've started a witch hunt. Rumors about her ability to bend the laws of nature are becoming more common. Enraging the zealots in their brutal search, the Truth Keepers believe that the locals are hiding something, but they are determined to make them talk. During the following months, they frequently abuse the local people to the point that they become more feared than the witch herself. Oh, blah blah, the poor.
Patriots.
The poor are getting beaten up by some religious folk. Who cares?
Patriots, all of them.
Sounds like a normal day in the hood to me.
Very good men. A lot of them. All right, drawing another dilemma card. The leadership never moved there, did it? Because
No, because everyone voted with 1 power. So
Everyone voted 1, so yeah, you maintained
Yep.
it.
As you see, the populace are resolving their own issues without the need of government intervention.
Yeah.
I'd like to think that was that in the council chamber, just the Europe representative just eating something. Yeah, no, I was good. Yeah. Chowing down on grapes and cheese
I know.
and wine.
Fine wines.
He wouldn't be feeding it to himself.
That's
that's
very
true.
He's a hedonism bot, yeah.
Love the
Fetch
meal.
the mother! Seeing the abundance of riches coming from the southern continent, the guild mistress announced the institution of the coin, a new great council, a central bank modeled on the renowned Capian Bank of the
Copian.
Cards.
Copian.
Capian? Yeah, Bank of the Cards. They're asking for a contribution to the initial funds. In return, they'll allow the council to be part of a board of directors of the new credit institution. Do we fund the bank?
This
I'd
would
say
be
we
a
do.
prime investment opportunity.
I
So,
am one to
the
agree.
result of this is nay, negative sticker or negative narrative thing and negative influence. I would decrease the money, but would increase or would give us a chronicle sticker positive.
I am one to agree with our good barristers over here. I believe this is a prime idea, centralizing the economy, making things a little bit easier to access. I think there isn't much to argue about here.
I'm just gonna check the map here, see what they're talking about. Oh yeah, southern continent. I can see that. We're kind of just we're on like North America. We're like in Central America.
Actually, this is exactly what the North and what the rest of Game of Thrones all look like to me, aside from the big.
It's like Westeros but with a tail.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's Game of Thrones with the serial number filed off.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's okay.
So are we
okay.
going to a vote, or is there any agreements to be made?
I would say that the. Hold on, just let me check something here. No, I would say going ahead and funding this bank would be a good idea. We not only would we gain influence in another continent, but we also have the potential to borrow at a lower interest rate in the future.
And we have influence in the actual bank itself, since we are part of the board of directors.
Yes. I see no downside.
House rival?
I am dubious as to centralizing our entire economy in one place.
It is not the centralizing of our economy. We are being invited into the economic affairs of another by being granting influence.
House Rival presents a point. We would also be
tying
opening
ourselves
up
to their
to foreign influence, to a foreign bank.
The second we give entry, whether it's to another arena of commerce or let someone into ours, we gain something, but we lose partial control over our own economy.
I could be swayed.
Yeah, but we all know that you're greed right now, so you can shut the fuck up.
Alice Calaman is open to being bought.
Really?
Was that with my Lord Caliban? Would that be because you're all out of cash?
It will be.
Lord Caliban. How much?
Well, let's go with it. I'm Caliban of Cali.
Here's this. Here's this. I am willing to vote yay for this. But I want the right to sign the sticker.
Ooh.
No.
Then I will vote nay.
I'm never going to give you the right for anything. Congratulations.
No. I'm agreeing with you, rival. I will vote nay along with you.
Oh, sorry. Okay, thank you.
Unless they give me the right to. Unless they give me the right to.
I've called us going to a vote.
All right. Now I'm putting it out there. I will go yes for this if I'm given the right to sign a sticker, which
I've called for the vote. So stop trying to.
Yeah, stop trying to
I can deal how I want to.
No, it's been called. It's done.
All right,
you will now vote how you want to vote.
Okay.
Someone give me that bloody moderator thing. I'm doing a better job than the moderator's doing right now.
The role of moderator.
All right. So it goes to rival.
What, you're voting aye? You're voting.
You're voting aye for this. What were you doing? Were you doing double speak?
Yeah. Because you all assume I'm just going to talk complete rubbish. So I decided to be complete rubbish.
3 for aye. Okay.
3 for aye.
Mikey?
Twiglet's are evil, Midge. You know that, don't you?
I go
I
for
started
aye.
this just before the stream, and I'm already halfway through the family pot.
And with a single point. Aye with a single power.
This is meant to serve 4 people.
Oh, Jesus!
I'm after
One
finishing a
Midge.
share bag of
Translation: do not go to the toilet after Midge.
I vote nay for 5.
Oh.
Ooh!
Ooh.
This is what
Yeah,
happens when you don't pay me off.
I vote aye for 5.
Oh!
Okay. So that goes moderator position. You just skips you. Goes to rival. Who
Would you like to increase your?
are you gonna upbid? Right now you're winning by 4.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, there's a lot of power about to go into the middle.
And no one has passed for power, so no one's gaining
passed
any.
for
Oh,
power.
damn it. I should have
I
done
will stop.
6 because I wanted to take the leadership off you.
It's too late.
Oh. I
Unless
want
somebody
to sign
just-
that sticker.
Unless he decides to up his power to try and beat this. No, I'm
Unless
staying where I am.
you-
Staying with them. Okay.
Wait, no, it's
Uh,
still
Mikey?
in favor of you, isn't it?
I will add a second power.
Add a second power. Okay. Well, the leadership doesn't change.
No,
So so right now, currently, before it gets to me, which
it's
will end
10
it,
versus 5.
it's 10 versus 5, which means eyes have it. I keep my power, and all of your power goes in the center.
Yep.
I picked up
And
the card
you get
instead of
to
fixing the
sign it.
power.
He got what he wanted anyway.
No, I don't get to. Oh yeah, I do get to sign it. Oh, I do. That's a totally unintended consequence that I did not expect.
Fuck you, Roach.
This is totally unintended.
So you get to sign it no matter what. So guess
You
what?
won't do what you
you.
tell me.
All right, so that
It's
was
gonna be a
for
shitty one
eyes.
now, isn't it?
Oh, Jesus, that wealth decrease. Okay. Funding a huge institution such as the coin puts a strain on the royal treasury. No shit. Yet thanks to its participation on the board of directors of a new bank, and with the help of Rella, the saint daughter of money and business, the crown will heap huge profits in the long term. Hopefully. So
Maybe.
that goes maybe. Oh, that's really bad too because it was already negative.
Yep.
That goes down 5.
Oh god.
Yep.
Down
So
with the
that goes-
monarchy!
1, 2, 3.
Puts it at 4.
Oh my god. 5, and that immediately goes to this, which oh my god. So that goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Down with the monarchy!
Guys,
Wow. I
guys,
like how last
put it-
game we were all like, money, money, money. And now we're like,
let's put some things around. Let's put some things aside. Next time we need to make sure we increase something because we're gonna lose this game immediately.
Down with the monarchy!
so we get a positive.
He might be my
thing.
cousin, but down with the monarchy!
So we get a sticker 98.
Yep. You
So
get to sign
sticker-
both of these. Congrats,
I do get to
Roach.
sign on both of these. So sticker 98. And
I
what's the
get that
card
one.
deck? What's the card deck?
24.
24. 24. Okay.
The card deck was
I'm
the
good.
same either way. It's just different.
Yeah, well, no, I needed to check that. I want to check the sticker part. The Royal Bank. A Royal Bank. With the council sitting on the board of directors of the coin, the crown retains an abundant degree of control over the central bank. So now, when we start the game, wealth will be up 1. And
Oh, that's cool.
That's good. So I'm just going to put this where it's going to be and then sign it.
That also
Need
means
fine.
Roach gets a positive open thing now because there's a positive one on
Yeah,
the board.
next game.
Yeah, assuming there isn't another positive one between now and the end of it.
Yes, on that
Put
line.
mine down. Hey, got my name on the board there. The coin event card. Oh, this is a special envelope. Do not shuffle these cards into the deck. Read the story below, then turn this card over and read the special rules for this envelope. The coin is always looking for funds to fuel its many enterprises scattered around the realm and beyond. People willing to invest may keep huge profits in the future. So, hold on, let me flip this.
There's a duration tracker.
Special rules. Place this card and the next card, the investment card, in the event area of the realm board with its front side up. Then shuffle the 3rd and 4th cards of this envelope into the dilemma deck as normal, like you would the contents of a regular deck. As long as this event card is in play, whenever you pass during a voting phase, you may invest coins from your pool on this event, in the hopes of doubling them if the paying interest trigger card is drawn from the dilemma deck. When you decide to invest coins in this event, place them on one of the sections of the investment card. The sections are just a reminder of who owns the coins played on the card. Choose one of the sections the first time you play the coins for the investment and use it for the rest of the game. So we just kind of remember that. Whenever the playing interest trigger card is drawn, follow the instructions listed on the back, then mark the leftmost space of the duration track of the investment card. If the last space is marked, the event is over. This event is over. Trash the coin event card and the paying interest trigger card and the investment card. Any coins remaining on the investment cards must be discarded into the general pool. If the event is still ongoing at the end of the game, all coins placed in the investment card are lost.
Ah, I see how it works. So it has the possibility of running out sooner, depending on which investment card comes back.
Yeah, I just gotta find. Here it is. That goes there, and then I think this is only 2. Yeah, there's the turn this card over and follow instructions. So the coin is paying interest on investment. Okay, so these are the 2 cards there. I put this in there. I'm gonna leave the rules card out in the middle. So basically, you can invest now in the bank as a thing.
Okay. Interesting.
I shuffled that up quite a bit. And yeah, so thank you. I am the one who brought about the bank by being the one who voted against it the most. I love that. That's amazing. that's such a commentary on like royal politics and shit. I love it. That's amazing.
Just normal politics.
Yes, that's
That's true. That's true.
It'd be
So
terrible. Yes.
Just politics things.
So yeah, we can so we can invest in this. That's amazing. I love that we can invest, and we can get a payout. Cool. All right. So I guess now we just draw another dilemma card.
Yes.
Works for me.
Okay, what do we got here? Among the many goods imported by Confertan traders, the most controversial is an exotic book entitled "A Thousand Blisses." Oh, I can understand what this is going to be. In addition to revelations about Confertan society, it describes certain ritualistic movements believed to maximize pleasure during intercourse, which are shocking the foundations of our public morality. Do we ban this obscene book?
I don't particularly care.
As the leader, I will open the floor for negotiations, bribery, and debate. I say we ban it.
Me and Lady Rival do not.
Actually,
need
you know what?
anything
Never
like that
mind.
For our sex life, trust me.
Never mind. I'm going to take a pragmatic approach here. I say we allow it, looking at the results of both of these votes and our current status on the stability track.
You know, I think for the moral fiber of our people, we should certainly restrict the publication of these.
You're a fucking rebel. I know it, or something. You piece of shit.
I agree. We've got to safeguard the public.
That's the extremist.
I'm completely convinced otherwise.
Who wants the public to be able to read such a thing, let alone read in the first place? I do not agree. It is not the
I
way
will challenge
of the
your statement, sir, by saying if we don't do something to allow this to be in the public domain, teenage boys will find it anyway.
And I'm sure they do, and let the poor fill the bawdy houses. But give them education, and we will be up to here in peasant filth.
So you're short then, is that what you're saying?
The representative from Ireland is currently reading the book.
Sorry, what? Hold on. What did you say? Sorry, what? What was this? What are you talking about? I'm sorry, I've been distracted.
I say we allow it for a pragmatic approach. We cannot suffer anymore, literally, if we take a single point of negative anymore.
Down with the monarchy! Down with the monarchy!
So wait. You're saying it's yeah. I agree. Let's allow it. Yeah.
Let's allow the book. Allow it. I open up the vote.
I saw a good joke there and I went for it.
I open up the vote with an I,
It was.
and I bid a single power.
So you care about it, but not that much.
I care about it, but
You voted my way! You voted wrong!
No, is it? What was it?
Yeah, it's
I honestly misread that. Then I'm sorry.
You placed your vote. You placed your vote. I shouldn't have said it.
You shouldn't have said anything. I vote nay. Don't allow the book. Don't ban it. There was the wording of it. It's kind of bad. I said don't ban the book. Don't ban the book.
Good barristers.
And it goes.
If I were to slide some gold across the table, would you vote in the favor of this book being allowed?
Oh, what are we speaking about here?
How does
the voting's been open? You can't make a deal.
No, he can. He can make a deal at any point.
Yeah,
you can make a deal at any point.
So how does 5 to 7 gold sound?
7?
5 to
7 gold.
Never give it a range.
You'll get your 7 gold if you make sure this pass goes through.
You have my absolute word on such a matter. Yes.
Listen, no. Before you shake, specify nay. Specify he has to vote nay.
You will make sure that you will vote nay.
I will accept this offer.
And then we shake
The
hands.
book must be allowed to circulate. The government should not interfere in the free commerce of public.
Agreed. Agreed, my good sir.
The rule book specifically states word these carefully because players will fuck around.
I pass for power.
Oh shit! There's fucking 40 power.
Yeah. There is. There is. There's like.
I pass for power.
God damn it!
Why did the guy was driving that argument so hard?
Hey, I'm getting loads of money out.
What are
of it.
you voting for? What are you voting for?
Mikey.
I really didn't.
I
want
passed
this.
for power. And
Actually, funny thing is, it doesn't impact me that much because I bled those two all dry of their. I dread some people dry of their power last time.
Oh no, I still have
Well,
power.
hold on before you divide it up because you have to include the power for the current,
add the two.
the current in there. So that is
So
a
how
nay
much is in
pass.
Oh,
So that's
so
1, 2.
I agree.
I
Thank you for
got
your
what I actually
contribution,
wanted.
good sir.
That's
I got-
7
I
singles
got what I
plus
really
5. So that's
12.
12, 3
12.
each.
12.
4 each.
4 each.
4 each. So
1, 2,
Mitch has no
trying
money
3,
and lots of power.
4.
all right, hold on. Let me put the 5 away here. It used to go in. Let me put the 5 away.
You need 5 singles, mate.
Oh, you guys, by the way, have been putting the coins in the wrong spot because that does definitely go back in. So that's 5, and I'll put the rest of the 5 back in here. So
Okay,
you can split
you
that.
No, I need my 4 yet. Come on, keep it going, keep it going. I haven't picked up my 4 yet.
All right, that's 4 down, and then the last one 5. So,
Get your mitts off.
so you that stacks 4, and then
Yes, it
whoever
is.
has
Stop!
one.
Get your hands away from my power, you absolute bastard!
Who didn't get the last of their power?
I got 4 power.
Okay,
Midge.
Midge
I
that
got
needed the one. You needed one more.
Wait, no, I picked up 4.
No, you didn't.
He didn't, mate. Because there wasn't
There was
enough
12,
power
and there was a 12 there, and there was there was a 5 token, and I took the 5 token away and brought
Yeah,
5
but-
back in.
I'd already taken 4 though.
Then Mikey, you didn't get 4.
I definitely got 4, buddy.
there. Mikey got 4, Midge, you only got 3.
Then was it you?
You only got. No, I didn't.
Oh,
Is it
yeah.
possible that we miscounted and there was 13 and not 12 on the board?
If there is, then there should be 1 token in the center that
But we
because
did-
you don't split it.
Yeah.
Ah,
Well,
put it back
either
in.
way, we'll just go with what it is right now. We'll just go with it is right now. But we need to be more careful about that because if it's uneven, then it doesn't actually split. It leaves 1 in there then. Okay, so that's nay. So we flip the marker here and see what happens.
Oh, can I invest?
yeah, you
that's
passed.
that's no,
Everyone
that's during your turn. You have to declare that during
Oh,
the phase.
okay.
That's
Right.
so next turn, yes. Next time that happens, the kings. Or no, hold on. We rule against banning the book. Such intoxicating freedom of knowledge prompts wide scholarly interest in its subject. So that's
2
knowledge
knowledge.
plus 2.
Yep.
So that goes 1, 2, and it was already white, so that goes 3, and it gets a little momentum. to it, which
Knowledge.
means this goes
Noise.
1, 2,
Gosh darn it.
3. There we go. That also results in what?
92.
92
on the sticker.
Oh yeah, and I maintain my leadership token, so I get a sticker. 92.
Yes, we all remember that Roach signed the sex book.
I ruled against banning the sex book.
Yes, we signed the sex book. That's how the people will remember it.
Tender Souls. The popularity of 1,000 Blisses gives rise to a new guild of prostitutes named the Tender Souls, which takes hold in the coastal cities of Silgan, Dune, and the Golden Harbor. Whose lands are those? Whose lands are...
Golden
They're
Harbor is
not
in
very
Gamma.
coastal.
No, it's the
No, I
other
don't
side.
think
It's
we're
the other
good.
side.
Dune is in Code, and what was the other one? Silgan. It's also in Dode.
Yeah.
It's the one. Yeah, it's all on the East Coast.
It's all on
It's
the
in
East
the-
Coast.
Oh,
We're
that
coding.
might have been a what's it
Cotton.
called? Special thing for the for
Yeah,
the
that might have been...
Duke of, Solad or whatever it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, for one of those
Yeah.
guys, it might have been.
Oh,
Maybe
so
even
I got to
two.
sign this.
You do?
This is, I've got to sign it.
Sign Roach's sex.
Roach signed the Book of Prostitutes. Good to know.
And this is a gold one. Oh, hey, look at what I'm doing. I am increasing the overall wealth of our nation. Because now that's 2 of those. That means next game it'll automatically be up by 2. That's amazing. This is good. And all from just not banning a book.
Don't we love? Hey, free literature, man. We believe in trade, commerce,
but with my house, not religion. You don't get to choose that.
You get to choose your free economers, your free literature, but your religion.
You don't get to choose that. Live. Just gonna shuffle that and draw. That didn't have any actual new cards.
No, it didn't have any cards or anything. It was just a thing.
Next one.
Oh, this one.
Some mosaics discovered at Chalice Peak could help our scholars better understand the cult of the Sand Priestesses. The librarian chancellor suggests we bring them to Libra, despite the costs involved, so they can be studied without requiring long and unsafe travel. Chalice Peak is still a temple of the Mother, though, and the holy attendant thinks it should not be further profaned. Do we recover the mosaics? I vote no. We should not profane a temple to the Mother. I say no on this one. By the way, the yeas and nays, nay will result in knowledge going down, and yay will result in wealth going down, but knowledge going up.
No, it gives you a positive
it
outcome.
gives you a positive outcome, not knowledge going up.
Oh, right. Yeah.
You are misreading things, sir.
Mikey, stop. I'm table managing this game. Seriously.
Mikey, stop touching things. Remember what happened last time.
Yeah. But I would say...
I put the book away.
Yeah, I would say nay. We should not ransack a temple of the Mother.
Was it not you who said... When our parents investigated and found this place, that it was a...
I am not my father, sir.
I mean, you look a lot like him.
That was years ago.
I would say that a stunning mosaic would be a fantastic gift for the king, and that
right where it is.
And we should bring it back for all to see. And I believe it to have positive sway on our community. So I would say aye to this.
I believe it is an expense we can ill afford.
What about
the point?
Gold? What about 2 gold to your personal pocket? Could you afford it then?
Can you afford it?
You have 2 gold?
Yes. That's
Maybe.
all I have.
I bankrupted the house a couple of years back, and it's still taking a little bit to get up there.
Okay.
I
have no opinion. I don't think.
I have no opinion one way or the other.
If anybody would care to sway me either way.
2 gold to say aye for 2 points of power.
You get 1 point of power if you're lucky for that little pittance of gold, sir.
Pittance, your entire wealth. Pittance.
I will offer you 2 gold for 1 power towards nay.
Anybody else wishing to purchase my power? What about House Red? About Red and Rival, you have not spoken at all yet.
The moderates.
The moderates. Sorry, it's an alphabetical thing. E comes before I. I'm sorry.
Also, it's the way the cameras are set up. We see red first, so if you're
Don't give a shit.
English, we read English.
Don't give a
so
shit.
Kind of left to right.
I have
House
put many
Arnold.
hours into this channel.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, we
Your
know.
channel, Red Zone Gaming.
Oh, that was a harsh one.
Moving.
Move.
Moving.
Move.
Moving.
Yeah, come on, come down here. It's tier 3.
It's tier 3 here as well.
And I'm just over here
So-
like, we don't give a shit.
For ages now.
So before I call the vote, what does House Rival?
We have nothing to say because we're being insulted constantly, so fuck off.
I did not insult you, sir. I merely
You insulted me earlier!
I didn't know what
That
you're
was your
talking about.
father,
That was out of character, sir.
It was also your father's time.
Out of character. What say you, House Rival? Allow these people to ransack this temple, or disallow it?
I call a vote.
You can't call. I'm the leader.
Don't give a
Call
crap.
vote. Don't give a crap. Okay. All right.
House Barrister, you have aided our house before, and so I will accept your deal of 2 gold pieces for voting A.
You're voting yes. You're allowing them to take things.
For nay. For nay.
Nay.
Correct. Nay. Voting
nay.
nay. With a single
Voting
power.
nay.
That is the deal.
All right. I am going to vote nay for 1 power.
I pass for power.
All right.
No,
You
one,
pick
mate.
the whole
One.
coin stack, Utari.
Stack of 7.
It's like, this is mine now. Thank you.
Jeez.
We know House Bannister's all about the cash. However, there's no need to nick it from the treasury.
We always steal our debts.
Oh my god, he's going full power on this.
I'm going I for 5 power.
Jesus.
House Barrister, if you wish to pay me more, I will be willing to invest.
No.
You can't? I think the
No.
voting started.
No. He
Stick with the agreement.
specifically stated that he has to vote nay 1 power.
With 1 power. I am saying, however, he can pay me more if he wishes me
No,
to
you've
invest
shaken
more
on it.
power.
No, you have binding
Shaken
agreements.
on it.
That's
It's
how
a
it
binding
goes. You
agreement.
have
We
to do
can't,
that.
we can't, yeah, I will do it, but I'm saying he can pay me more if he wants me
No,
to add
because
more.
that's the original agreement. You've
No,
done
he's,
your.
he's,
Yeah.
he's saying
the
he's saying
agreement
he's
will
saying
not be-
Utari can pay him more to put more power in.
Yeah.
To put
So
more
if he
power in
wants
the pot.
to, if he wants to
he can
add more to our
sweeten the
deal.
deal
Yeah.
if he wants to,
Hmm.
but it goes to rival as
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
vote.
just working out. Give us a sec.
Nay for 1.
Hang on. Not taking the whole stack.
The whole
want
stack, throw it all in there.
Trying to meet me at 5.
Well, he just needs to put 4 in.
Yeah.
They just need to put 4 in because I have 1.
But I retain control.
Yeah,
Oh,
you do
yeah.
retain control.
Oh yeah, you retain control, which is fine actually because it goes to me, then it goes to somebody who can't vote anymore. So once it gets past Mikey, so strategically,
Who has
it's
to go in
actually
for
okay.
1?
Who has to go in for 1? So,
I
it's,
can-
so
I can
strategically,
up
it's a
Andy again, though, can't I?
no. Once it gets to you, it's done. That's the
Yeah.
that's the disadvantage of the.
In order for it to continue, I would need to invest 6 power. Then the leader would come to me and we go around again. until there's
strategically, that was a good move on Rival's part. Strategically, it was a great move.
Yeah.
By not.
So I
doing
do what I told I would do. I added nay with a single power and I take my coin. Good deal, good
coins.
sir.
it. 2 coins. He promised you 2
coins.
coins for 1
He
power.
did.
Yeah. So there's
Yes,
there's
there
still
you
one on
go.
your still one on your sheet.
Cheers,
I
thank
am-
you, good sir. It's a good deal.
I am going to point out the whole. I didn't actually want this to. I didn't actually want this to not pass. I was trying to bluff my way through making him burn a shitload of power. So that kind of screwed me over. I made too much good of an argument.
No, you didn't. I was going to vote no anyway.
Fuck. Right.
And I had the power to
so
burn, so-
I'm not going to sweeten the pot at all. So it's just then it goes to Tari, who has,
Gets all of the power.
who gets all the power this round, which is just going to consist. Which is well. Remember, you
consist-
keep your.
I'm so glad
Yeah.
I managed to inflame a fight over this issue.
So that
I
goes
I
there.
worked out pretty
Grab
well
the
without
power.
having all of my power. I'm the leader and the moderator.
Yeah, that's because that wasn't the point I wanted to go. I wanted you to burn a lot of power on this. So let's see what happens. Oh,
Give me the power, people.
Okay, I'm gonna admit it. That was a good idea not to do this. Now reading what happened, that would have been -1 for morale and -3 for golds. That would have been really
Well,
shitty.
shit.
That would have been horrible.
That would have been game over.
Yeah, that would have been game over. Okay, so that's instead it's negative. It's -2 knowledge instead, which is actually okay because that brings us down to
Rival.
1.
Did you put your power in the middle?
No, I put it there on your desk.
Where? Oh,
It's over.
Because you get it all.
Yeah.
I just couldn't.
The
find
librarian's the chancellor's proposal is rejected. Art pieces from this past should be left where they belong, especially if they're tied to the cult of the mother, albeit one slightly different than ours. The holy attendant thinks Laria, the saint daughter of creative arts, guided our decision with her wisdom. So, yes, very good. That changed nothing though.
Yeah, there it is.
A sticker would have been added with a positive measure, which would have gone to Midge, but you don't get that. No.
No.
I'm still in a good position. I'm in a
So
very
that
good...
goes.
No, actually.
That goes down to. I already changed the. Did I already do the stability, or was it already?
No, you need
Was
to
it
read
up
down by 2.
No.
I didn't do anything stability.
You
Okay, so
read
that
down
goes
by 2.
1, 2. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Oop, wrong one. Shuffle that. And draw a dilemma card. Ooh. Okay. What do we got here?
Nobody signed the map card.
It did, but I think it just got screwed.
Also,
when...
the signer of that card gets a prestige at the end of that round. Is that?
I think it's
says-
because you stacked them, Roach. You got rid of the
I think
signatures.
it was because
Yeah,
we
that's
stacked
me.
them. Yeah, I think
So-
all
Oh,
these
yeah,
were-
Because that has a caveat of you should have gained 1
There we
prestige.
go.
Oh
Yeah,
no, there it goes.
it's
Now they're
even
not stacked.
3.
Okay. So yeah, the
And then the also there's another one.
that's already been done. That
Okay.
last round, he took the gold. So yeah, you put 1 more prestige down on your sheet.
Done.
Sorry. Okay. So yeah, they can't be stacked, or I guess they can't be stacked and maintain the signatures on there.
No.
I guess the reason that didn't do that for the top one is because it's only a stack of 1, so it still maintained it. But okay. A beautiful lady suddenly appears at court, unannounced. She's very young, with blonde hair and dark eyes. She claims to be the alleged witch of the Hedgehog Woods.
The Witch of
My
Hedgehog-
name is Hastradora. Okay, that's about as close as I can get. Hastradora, I have no supernatural powers. I just use my intellect to solve problems. Protect me from the fearful rabble, and I will be at your service. Together, we will enter a new age of progress for arts and knowledge. Do we welcome her to court?
Well, group. I see no reason.
Group huddle.
It is clear from this lady's. All of you just lent in. It is clear from this lady's demeanor and willingness to come here that she is an intellectual, and I feel that there would be great benefit from allowing her into court.
Bullshit. She only came here because she could be protected by us from the people.
And
He
that
just wants to destroy the
Turning
morale
the
of our people.
populace against us, however stupid and uninformed and inferior they may be, is never a good thing for a monarchy.
They're the
say
mob.
we disallow her to enter the court and disallow her protection, and just to let things sort themselves out. The free market of life.
This appeals
We have
to
no
me.
proof that she is who she said she is.
Exactly. Don't allow her.
No.
Do we go to a vote?
Well, it's up to Mitch.
Hear the point of view of the council member yet to speak.
Because he can't remember how to say his space's name.
It was something Irish, and I'm not that Irish.
Cothamonagach would like to let you know that you're an absolute bitch.
This is why I chose something easy to remember, like House Dakar of Natar.
Listen, you're okay.
House Bannister, totally not related to House Lannister. Honest to God.
Exactly.
House
Yeah,
Lannister
and-
with the name slightly chipped out.
Exactly. Serial numbers filed off.
No. They took Lannister and then added they scraped
Graffiti.
in B.
Graffiti,
So
no,
what's
yeah.
So what do you say?
I'm still not hearing anything from the
What
Duke.
do you say, our most Irish of representatives?
I like.
Where
you.
is this
You're okay.
island you keep speaking of?
I don't know. Somewhere very far away.
It's the name of my manor.
Okay.
The name of my family manor.
I'm not gonna finish what I was gonna say.
I hope.
So what do we
not,
say?
'cause
We're
otherwise I
gonna.
will
Are we
break
dis?
I
Are we
will break quarantine
disallowing?
to break your kneecaps. Personally, I enjoy the idea of expanding knowledge and learning. However, this would cost us the opinion of an already dwindling populace.
Cares about the people.
When they're kicking down your door with pitchforks and torches, you will care.
It's true. Very true.
So I believe we should leave her be. At least for now.
So, vote.
We take it to a vote.
All right. Begins with the leader, who's also the moderator.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. So I am going to stick to my guns, and first up, I'm also going to yoink.
I believe you can only do that if you pass.
Yeah, it's passed. If you pass for power.
If you pass during the voting
Oh,
phase, you may
right.
invest coins
Sorry.
from your pool on the event.
Well, okay.
Also, you're
I'm
voting to keep
going
her,
to-
not get rid of her. Is that right?
I'm voting to keep her. Yeah, which was my original stance.
Oh my God.
How many you
Seven,
putting down? 1,
8,
2, 3,
9.
10 power.
10 power. That is doable. We can definitely beat him and make him burn all that shit. Or no. Well, yeah, no.
He'd keep it if he lost. Remember?
You keep it if you lost. Okay, it goes to House Arrival. Also, I have to say, the reason I keep saying House Red as well is because your color is red. So it does kind of fuck with me.
Fight me.
Just to put some context here, the man gets extra points if he breaks them around.
I know. I know.
And do we have to do a revolution?
Revolution.
Well, he gets points. He gets points if the morale is the lowest score or the second lowest, is what he wants. He wants it to be as low as possible, which means he's probably also put in a shitload of. He's probably also like extremist or rebel or something. So just
we
nay
say
5 power.
nay for 5.
Okay.
Shit.
We can do this. We can beat him. Show him what for.
Going
What
to
you-
nay for 3 power.
3 powers. That's 6, 7, 8. 8.
Remember,
Okay.
we can't tie because he's the moderator, so we have to actually beat him.
You have to beat him.
Yeah.
You have to beat him. That is true. That is true. Unless somebody passed for a moderator, which I'm doing. I'm passing for moderator and investing 5 gold pieces into the.
Take the first slot. You might as well take
the
the
bank.
first number there.
I will take slot 1. Actually, no. I think it should array to the table.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Which
so
is the same. Stop.
yeah,
Yeah.
I guess it is. Yeah. So I'll just do that. Yeah, so I pass for moderator, so ties will go to me. And
I
it goes
pass for
to-
power.
I win.
Oh,
That means we get our power back.
yeah.
You need to get your power back.
My 10 splits equally between you two.
No, it just goes straight to Utari.
Rachel
pass
wants
the
to be
power.
moderator.
Yeah.
It did. Sorry, I just dumped it all in the middle. But I'm successful.
Okay, so let's see what this
First,
does.
morale goes down.
Hold on, you don't know what it does.
All right. Oh yeah.
So we have to flip it. So
Oh,
it
wow.
succeeds.
Not
Okay,
bad, actually.
so thanks to her convincing words, Hastora is allowed to join the court. The scholars of the kingdom are happy to indulge their unfailing curiosity with their strange ways, disregarding the vehement protest of superstitious people. So, morale goes down 1, knowledge goes up 2. So that was an unforeseen consequence, actually.
It's actually a
of-
positive gain on this ability score.
because it did not say that. So again, or no, it did.
It did say that.
It did that, but it's a net gain. It's a net gain. So first one's first. We play it as or so this goes down 1 because it's already dark. It goes down 2, and then it gets a negative trend to it. Knowledge goes up 2.
Doesn't
and
stability happen?
1,
next?
2. Oh yeah, you're
No.
right. So this goes down 1, and then this goes up. Or no, that goes down 2. Yeah,
Mhm.
because
Yeah.
it went down 2. And this goes up 1, 2, flips white, 1, 2, so it stays the same.
Just
overall.
a net flat, essentially.
And that is card deck 3 is unlocked.
And I retained power.
Guys,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to finish soon.
We're we're fairly close to probably losing this session so far. So I would
Okay, well, get through
So we
quickly
got-
for the next one.
yeah. So that results in somebody signing. Who's the leader? Midge. So Midge, just let me get this off here so you can sign that.
Whenever, okay, so whenever knowledge goes up, resource tracker, the signer of this card gets +1 gold.
Oh, that's not terrible.
So that goes here.
Does that include this turn? Because that just went up twice.
I don't think so. I think
It also it only says you gain 1 when it goes up, not gain gold every time. Not gain
Yeah.
gold for the amount it goes up.
Yeah,
I don't think it applies as it goes. I think that's just what it is. But okay, that's that, and now we go to the next dilemma.
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay. Our cartographers can't agree on how to interpret the golden map. There are 2 possible paths: yay or nay.
Oh my.
This is just a straight up 50-50 vote. Just pick which one you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just go round and pick.
Are
That
you
goes-
half empty
Well,
or half
no. The yay or nay is the yay or nay are actually the 2 paths.
Oh, it's on the map, so you-
If you open the card.
So one goes past giant scorpions and mountains. The other one goes through what looks like swamps.
Or an
Hmm.
oasis.
This probably conforms to an actual place on the map. Because it's down here in the desert.
Yeah.
That's what we're looking through. So
Leech Basin?
Probably Leech Basin. It probably goes that way. So one goes through Leech Basin, the other one keeps going down into the Nebula Mountains. I say we go to the Nebula Mountains. I say we go deeper. That seems like some place that would be intraversable. Goes deeper into the mountains.
So which one's that?
probably-
Yay or nay?
Nay.
That's nay. I would say nay. Is what I'm putting mine on. So let's just get through this voting round. Doesn't really matter. We could
I-
even agree.
I'm just going to start the voting round, and I'm going to
Alright.
start with A. Do I have to put power on it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't have any power, so I have to pass.
For
Um,
power.
I will pass for moderator.
Okay. Well, you
Pass
still get a
for
coin.
power.
Pass for power. Okay. Mikey.
I
Mikey.
vote nay for 1 power.
Okay. Which means you get the leadership.
Yeah, because
Yep.
I'm the only one who voted so far.
I
This is just a bid for the
Vote.
leadership.
Yeah, I vote nay. Actually, you know what? I pass for power. Because that's all we need for this to go through.
I vote aye.
For 2 power, so he grabs the leadership.
Okay, well, it keeps going now to Mikey. Can't do anything. Rival can't do anything.
Wait, I can
Or,
add more, can't I?
Midge, yeah, it goes to
Okay.
Midge, then Rival can't do anything. Now it's Mikey who can bid if you want to.
Now you can bring it to a tie and bind me to a vote if you want to not spend all of your
I
power.
will, if I give in the power, Mage, if I gave you 6 coins, would you vote in my favor?
Of course.
Can we shake on it?
Yeah.
Right. I go
People-
up 2 power.
On my channel, you can't see this, but every time someone says, "Can we shake on it?" they actually put their hands up to the cameras and shake them up and down.
It's the only way to indicate. Okay, and then it goes back, and then it goes through me. I can't do anything. And it goes to the leader, who then ends the turn at the leadership, and then the moderator chooses the winner of the tie. Which is Nay.
Nay wins.
Nay wins. Okay, so 2 power go into the center, and
One
which
goes to
means
me.
me and I'm just gonna take it directly off the card. Just take it to me.
2, 4. There are
And
6
the other
coins.
one, there you
That's
go,
fine.
Rival.
Let me give you one
That's
more.
fine.
There's 6 coins.
Gosh,
Okay.
I zipped in too far, so I
Back.
can't actually drag it all the way back.
All right,
There
let's see what we got here.
Good deal, sir. Good deal.
Thank you. Thank you.
The expedition will proceed on the chosen path. Open deck 45.
I didn't particularly care which direction it was going. I just wanted
the power.
leadership.
You just want leadership.
Who's the
And I
who's the
just
leader?
wanted the money.
Technically,
Utari
Utari's
is
the leader
the
because
leader.
he got the
Okay,
highest
he already
power.
did it. Jesus Christ,
Yeah,
man,
it's-
he's quick with that. Yeah, you signed the you gotta
Oh,
wait for me to
goddammit.
pull it off. That's the thing. Oh, that's gonna be there forever, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well. Oh well. Okay, and that goes on the deck here.
Does it not
Alright.
get flipped?
Yep. Flip it over. and
Oh,
read
it does get flipped. Oh yeah, it does get flipped. Oh wait, did we not read this one? That. Oh yeah, we didn't read this one that Midge signed before.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hyadora seems very young, except for her dark eyes, which betray wisdom and experience beyond her age. She wears a mantle of black leaves, long enough to touch the ground. We assign her to a small quarter in the palace, where she spends most of the time working in solitude. Over the following months, she writes feverishly and writes books and essays. Please move the right hand, which meaning eludes us most. She even builds weird contraptions, claiming they will do wonders. Servants and scholars are starting to regularly ask for her help with several matters. But the most superstitious claims that she's only defiling the court.
Okay. And then you read Utari's, and I think we'll end the game there after that dilemma
Yep.
is done, because I think we're
Paths over
time.
the clouds. The golden map leads our expedition to a narrow passage across the Nebula Mountains.
I got
Despite
the
its
geography
tight,
right.
despite its tight dimensions, the path is quite safe, and the mountain range offers an impressive view. The amazed explorers encounter many outlandish tribes, unusual animals, and exotic plants. They trade and learn a lot on their way, and they are bound to bring back many wonderful gifts. Still, as the expeditioneers slowly move towards their final destination, they wonder if this is where the golden map was really meant to bring them.
All right. So it's a possibility of either, but I will say that was a nay vote. Technically, we're one round possibly away from winning, or
King
from
dying.
from the king dying. But I'm going to say we'll end it there. Just
Why did
we
the
can-
stab move?
what did what move?
Why
You
did
just
the
picked it
stability?
up and put it down.
Picked
Okay.
it up and put it down to try and move the thing. But yeah, nothing technically changed there. But I guess we'll, once you guys leave, I will save this game state. I'll try and save it, and then we'll just.
Maybe come
I
back
guess
to it over
next-
the holidays.
Yeah, we can come back to it later. I mean, if we ever got a chance, or if we had like a streaming day for us that we could work out, we could just kind of play this. Because I'd love to play this as a campaign. This is actually really awesome as a game.
Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun actually.
Yeah, it's pretty good. But yeah, go ahead and do your guys' outros. I gotta use the bathroom, so I'll be right back.
Yeah. So thank you for watching this week. Next week it's also going to be something slightly different from us instead of the normal D&D because it is a young Mr. Rivall's Own Game's birthday, and we are all looking forward to that.
We're going to do it celebrate it in the actual correct way. Birthday should be celebrated with betrayal and murder
Of your friends.
of your friends.
Of your friends, loved ones, and those closest to you. As I'm not going to say, as always, to thank you to Commissar Roach for DMing this campaign. Thank you to Commissar Roach for introducing us to this game.
For teaching us this game.
Yeah, I'm actually really having fun with it. I'm enjoying being the snooty bastard. I just want to read. Can I just at the end? So one of my narrative achievements is literally called "Subdue the Outcasts." So that's what I've been riffing off the entire time. It's all about oppression, and I'm in love with it. But as always, thank you to Shulioni Mikey, whose birthday it was yesterday. So send happy birthday to him
Mikey.
as well. Happy
Thank
birthday, Mikey.
Happy
Hope you had
birthday.
a great one. And Utari Onzo, you can catch them at their various Twitches with those exact names. And of course, we've mentioned him. It's his birthday next week. We've got Rival Zone Gaming, who you'll catch at Red Moogle Gaming. And you'll catch him at Rival Zone Gaming on Twitch, on YouTube, and I believe everywhere else. And I have been Mitch Man. You can catch me on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, and Twitter with those handles. And we will all see you next time for some.
Bye, everyone.
Among Us.
Bye-bye.
Bye.